Hello everyone, welcome to TVON and happy Friday and happy last day of March. So tomorrow's April, so that's super exciting and it's time flies really quickly. So happy last day of March and hope everyone has had a great day. It's gotten pretty warm here, so it's kind of surprising, kind of not really, but at least there's no more rain. But thank you guys again so much for joining me. As you probably know, Joanna is on her last couple days of vacation, so she'll be back with us next week. And so in the meantime, you're stuck with me for the next 3 hours, but not to fear, we have a lot of brand new coming out. We'll be taking a little mini field trip to a museum and also some gents rings here today, some as in I have three, so three in their different price ranges, but I do have three options for the gentlemen who are watching today. And I keep looking down, and that's because this 22 karat bluing block D Tanzanite, it's still here and I can't stop looking at it, but you can see it from, I mean, the camera is about, 10 feet away from me right now, and you can absolutely see it on my hand. I can't stop looking at it, I'm sorry, but that'll be coming back for one last look. And before I keep on talking and waste our time, let's just get to our very first item of today, which is a hot pink sapphire ring. So let's take a look really quickly and let's get started, because this is our item number 9396. And this is a lovely, super traditional, daily wearable style. It is indeed our single halo pink sapphire ring. And this is actually a carat 12 in the center stone by itself. So even though the mounting, you've seen this mounting before, it's not like a huge size, but it is a good size where you'll definitely see it on your hand, and it is a very nice introduction to like pink sapphires if you don't have any, or if you've been intrigued by the colors of the hot pink sapphires. We typically can't keep them in stock, so it's super exciting that I have one here for us today. And in that halo, you have just over a half carat total weight of diamonds at 52 points. And yes, those are VS diamonds through and through. And it's currently in the white gold, but if you want to, test out yellow gold or even the rose gold, the option is all up to you. And this has been here for a little bit, and I'm pretty surprised that it's still here considering the price it was at, and even more so now if it's still here after the discount that I'm about to give to you guys. But just a little recap on this piece. This did start at, over $5,000, and you've probably seen it at, $19.99, down to $16, $15, $14, $13.99. But this is our very first item of today, this evening, and I just wanted to give it a little bit of an extra discount just to thank you guys for being with us so early in the day. It's 5 p.m. currently, but on our East Coast side. Oh, hello, Jackie from Arizona. Hello, Jackie from Arizona. Thank you for being here today. And let me just give you a little tour of this ring. So as you can see, it's not fancy, it's not overly, over the top. It is a simple stone and a simple mounting for everyday wear. Beautiful basket work on that, true to size 100% through and through. And just to show you how the stone is, here's what it looks like from the backside, and you can clearly see there's no color zoning, there's no like secondary colors that you don't want hanging out, there's no like, greens creeping in, or other colors that messes with the hot pink. But this is truly a hot pink sapphire through and through, and even from the side there you can see the blocks of hot pink just coming through. And for this one, very first caller, we'll just do it for, let's just say, $999. And this is a one of a kind. Once it is gone, it is gone. And before I forget, I feel like I always have to mention this, but if you have any requests, do let us know. We'll always be happy to go in the back, check what is still here. If you want to, see something in the past couple of days, weeks, months, if it's still here, we can always check on that for you. But this is $999 for our hot pink Ceylon sapphire, and this is what it looks like from the side. So as you can see, it's a simple halo with the stone just sitting just a little bit higher than the halo, but it's nothing that you have to worry about, catching on anything and like, bumping into anything. But this is here for $999, and I do have a pair of pink sapphire earrings as well. They're trillion cuts, but the color is a little bit different. It has a little bit more of like, I like to call it the icy pinks. So if you're interested in seeing that, that is here. So do let me know. And lots of fun pieces. Quite a lot of sapphires have come out today to play. Sleeping Beauty Turquoise by the yards. I do have very limited quantity on those. And by limited, I mean 2. So if that has been something you are thinking about, we had it once briefly not too long ago. I was able to get just 2 of them back from the designer saying, please, our TVON customers love them so much. Could you please give us whatever you have? So I do have 2 here tonight, so if that's something that you missed out on last time, I do have 2 here, so just give us a call, let us know. And I have a 377 blue sapphire, speaking of sapphires, and it is in a very unique mounting, and the price, I feel like they forgot a digit, so we're gonna pretend like we didn't see that, but that is coming up as well. And since it is the last day of March, I almost said May, jumping ahead again, but since it is the last day of March, we've had plenty of rings in the past couple of days, but no bangles. So I do have a 1 single bangle, and it is a very good size. It is the perfect Sierra Santa Maria color of the aqua, and that is also here. And I did mention we are taking a little trip to a museum, so we have 4 very special pieces that I was able to curate together. I feel like I could maybe put that on my resume now. I'm a museum gallery curator or something, I'm not sure, but I did have 4 very important pieces coming up next. And also lots of other pieces. Brand new cat's eye and recolite today as well. Those have been going so fast, and I'm so glad that everyone is loving those because it is surprisingly, but also kind of not surprisingly, becoming one of my favorite stones. Opals better watch out, but yeah, that is, I really love this stone. It's the consistency between all of the stones that we've seen so far is just, it's just beautiful. So this one is here for $9.99, and let us move on because I have this very unique piece. And just one look at it, you probably know why I really like it, because of the color combination. This is item number 8033. And yes, in the center there is a Mandarin garnet. And what's that on the sides there? Well, you see, those are 6 perfectly matching baguette cut blue sapphires. And yes, this one does have to stay in the yellow gold because of how custom it is with all of the stones. We don't want them moving around too much, you know, risk breaking them, but hope you're okay with the yellow gold. I actually really love blue stones in the yellow gold. It gives it a more of a rich color. I feel like the gold and the stone colors, they really work together to bring out the best in each other. So this has been here, you know, $17,000, brought it down to, you know, about $49.99, but we'll do a little bit better for anyone who likes this today. Again, I know we just went from a super traditional daily wearable hot pink sapphire ring into a very a ring on the other side of the spectrum. Super unique. You don't really see stuff like this on the daily. I actually really love the color combination. The yellow gold really brings everything together in terms of the blue sapphires and the Mandarin garnet. And this one is not even going to be $49.99 or even $29.99. Now keep in mind, this is a pretty sizable ring, so the Mandarin garnet itself is not small at all. It is a 730. This is what it looks like from the side. So as you can see, very simple basket. And you can see the 3 sapphires angled in such a way where it's kind of like a split shank leading into the band there. And this is the band, what it looks like. And here it is from the back, and even from the back. You know, Mandarin garnets, they're supposed to be heavily included, so much so that the color looks muddled and, you know, hazy, and it's just a blob of orange just sitting on your hand. But this one has so much internal fire just coming through. You see the reds, the oranges, the yellows, and it's just twinkling there as you look at it from the back. But of course, when this is on your hand, you're not going to be looking at it from the back. So let's go back to the front. And let's just do this one for not even $26.99 because early in the show, Want to give you guys a little bit something special to start off our evening together. And just look at that. It's the perfect Mandarin garnet color you want. Of course, there's still going to be some natural inclusions in it. That's just how Mother Nature is, and I think that's a beautiful, something that beautiful that Mother Nature could do. And this one, we'll just do it for $2,000 and let's just say $2,299. How does that sound? $22.99 for the very first collar. And let's try this one on the hand as well. And what I love about the placement of these sapphires is that it ends right where your fingers meet. So you're not going to worry about like, owie, it's hurting me, the prongs, it's poking into my hand. But this is just beautiful. I mean, look at the Mandarin garnet just twinkling from this distance away. You see the fire? I'm not even moving my hand that much, and it's like when there's water rippling and there's also like light hitting the water. This is what it reminds me of. It's just like, it's just so calm and peaceful and just, you know, just twinkling at you. This is what it looks like from the side, so not high off the hand at all. So you can see there where the blue sapphires kind of end where the fingers meet. And this is just a lovely piece for $22.99. As you can see, my hands are not that large. They're kind of small. I say they're built like a fifth grader's hands, but you can see on my hand, this is a pretty sizable ring. So if you even wanted to stack something around it, I think this is the perfect size ring to do so. But this is here for $22.99. It's just something a little bit different that I wanted to bring out, you know, just to show you guys that we have so much freedom to design whatever we want, or almost what we want here. And this is just one of the lovely, I guess, brain children of TVON, because Sapphire is gone. Thank you very much. And let me know if they want to see the earrings. I do have trillion earrings. The color is a little bit different, but they're still a beautiful pair of earrings, perfectly matched. And this one is here, $22.99. And I know it might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I just thought I really love the color combination. And of course, my hat's off to whoever paired these stones, because you know I'd be crying on the inside just thinking about matching 2 sapphires, but the fact that we have 6 perfectly matching blue sapphires here in one piece, that is just beautiful. So it is here for $22.99. And we haven't had that many bracelets recently, so let me actually start with this next piece on the wrist or on the hand. So this is coming up next. This is actually item number 0902. Now that's 1110902. And these are all Burma rubies. And talking about matching stones, these are 6 perfectly matching round Burma rubies in this single bracelet. And again, 6 stones. I mean, 2 already make me want to cry inside, but 6 stones again. I mean, I need to learn from whoever matched all these stones, because I could definitely learn a thing or two. But this $379 total weight in all of those private collection Burma rubies, and 32 points of diamonds. You probably saw them twinkling as I just slightly moved the bracelet. But yeah, 32 points of diamonds moving throughout this bracelet. And it is 7 inches, so it will fit you if you're from, I believe, 6.5 to 7.5. This will fit you. If you need any extensions, just talk to your operators and we can, you know, work something out with you. But this was supposed to be $9,000. And with all of those rubies in it, I am kind of not surprised. But that price is not going any higher. In fact, it is going lower. And let me actually move it straight to the hand here. So Mr. Mandarin is still waiting for its home, but hopefully it will find a home sooner or later. And these are all of the rubies, and you can see there in between each of the rubies a butterfly design with a diamond in the center. And this is not going to be $9,000, because this is TVON and we are not going to sell you this bracelet for $9,000. We're not even going to do it for $39.99 or even $29.99. And July will be here before you know it, so think early, think ahead. I actually have a pair of the red, white, and blue. They were stars. I actually have earrings, so they definitely make me think of July. So if you'd like to see that, just let us know, give us a call. And look at each of these stones. They just have their own little, it's like their own little fireplace inside of their stones. And this is here, it is not even going to be $19.99 for 6 perfectly matching Burma rubies in an entire bracelet. And you probably heard, all the talk about gold prices. Part of me is even scared to look at it, but you know where the pricing is now. So considering this is a bracelet with all of these large stones, you saw it from afar, you saw the sizes of these stones. We'll just do it for $18.88 for the very first collar on this one. And because of that, it does have to stay in the yellow gold, so I hope that's okay with you. I'm gonna set it on its side so you can see what it looks like from the side there. Each of the stones has their own little baskets, so it'll sit nice and neat on your wrist and it won't go anywhere. But $18.88 on this one, and do let us know. This is also, let me show the clasp actually. So there are 2 figure 8 safety clasps on the side. So as you can see, this is what it looks like. You just put one side into the other, and there is a button too. So you see that butterfly right here? That is the button, and you just put it in, and you can double secure it with the figure 8 safety clasps. But it is here for $18.88, and this won't sit on its own, so I'll have to hold it and help it. But you can really see from the rubies that there are lots of glow coming from inside of the stones. And it is here for $18.88, perfect giftable idea. Again, you don't have to worry about gold color or anything, you just have to worry about can she wear a bracelet? And boom, gift idea. So this is here, $18.88, and I'm going to set it down once more and prepare, because next up we have another sapphire. I want to show this on the early side because I don't think it's ever been on air before, and I'm quite surprised that it was not a Windsor. So this one is here, $18.88. Give us a call if you'd like to take it. And let me just show you this ring, because yeah, is that a bicolored tourmaline, or what stone is that? This is a bicolor sapphire. It is item number 4542, and I'm holding it up so that you can see into the stone, because all of that color is just, I want you to appreciate the variety of colors coming through on this stone. This is our 307. Now it says cushion, but I believe that's an emerald cut, so we'll have to fix that. But this is our unheated bicolor sapphire. When I first saw it, I was almost tricked because I thought, hey, isn't this a Windsor? But no, this is our bicolor sapphire. As you can see, it goes from the kind of the darkish teal colors into those like indica light blue greens, and then down to the bottom. It's almost like it's like a mix between a corner rupine and also Marilani mint garnet green. So this is definitely a stone of many colors, and as you move it around, you can see even yellow flashes coming through, grassy greens coming through, and it's just such a beautiful piece. And this does have to stay in the white gold because this is a custom mounting. So although it may seem like a signature mounting, this is actually custom made. So that's how you know it's a super important stone. This was supposed to be $38,000, and $38,000 we will not do. Let me actually flip it around so you can see what it looks like on the other side as well. So you can see now with the kind of the minty greens towards the top now, but this is absolutely a very beautiful ring, and I will of course show what it looks like from the side. So there it is. It is thicker in the back, but this one is true to size. So this one is currently a size 7. I wear a size 7. It is true to size, so you don't have to worry about sizing up or anything. So that's just something to keep in mind. And just look at the stone from the back, because like most stones created by Mother Nature, there's supposed to be stuff inside the stones. There's supposed to be color zoning, inclusions, whatnot, like little spots, little freckles. But this stone is perfectly clean, and if you just look at it, it's just such a unique stone. We don't typically have too much bicolor sapphires, but this is one of them, and this is a very special piece. And look at this one from the side as well. As you can see, it won't sit high off the hand at all. And let me also try it on for one quick look. This is what it looks like on the hand. So definitely a very sizable piece. It is not tiny, minuscule. It is a 307 unheated bicolor sapphire after all. But this is not going to be $89.99 or $79.99 or even $6,999. Keep in mind this is a 307. It is a bicolor sapphire, which we typically don't have, if ever. And this one, very first color, we'll just do not even $68.88. Let's just drop it all the way down to $66.99 on this one. And this is what it looks like from the side. So as you can see, not high off the hand at all. The band part is truly flush to the hand. And this is here for $66.99 on this one, our bicolor sapphire ring in our signature mounting. So give us a call if you have any questions on this one and let me know. So let's go back up close one more time. One last look at this one. And any requests, let us know. We are always open to receiving requests. I'm not going to be the one going into the back to look for the requests as I am up here talking to you guys, but yeah, we have operators here who are more than happy to help you out. And this is here for $66.99, that beautiful one-of-a-kind. It's just, there's so many different colors in this stone. When I look at it, it makes me think of all of the different stones that I've seen so far, like tourmalines and the mint garnets, and it's just, it's like a multimedia stone, if you will. But this one is here, $66.99. And let us go back. And I have the turquoise necklaces that I mentioned earlier. So this is here. So let me actually start with this one on the hand. This is item number 9805. You've seen it once before, hopefully. I was able to acquire just 2 more, so they both are in the yellow gold. So hopefully that's okay with you. I really love the turquoise in the yellow gold. Again, blue stone in the yellow gold, beautiful. I do only have 2 of these, so if this is something you missed out on last time, or if you've been thinking about something similar to this, I would recommend you dial now because I only have 2 and the designer, let's just say the designer doesn't have any more, and no matter how much I bug them and pester them and, you know, please give us more, this is it. I only have the 2. And yes, we did upgrade the gold purity on this to 18K. And this one started out $2,000, but very first 2 callers, or maybe even the first caller who maybe wants to take both of these, we're not even going to do it for $9.99. Let's just drop it all the way down, $699 on this one. $351 total weight of the turquoise in the bezel set. And no diamonds on this, but don't worry, it is a lobster claw clasp and it is adjustable 16 or 18 inches. And this is $699. And you can, what I love about the turquoise is no matter how far away you are, you'll always be able to see that brilliant blue just looking at you from far away, and it's never going to get lost unless you're wearing a top that is of the exact same color. But that's just something I love about the turquoise. The blue is such a specific blue that it works with almost everything, and that's what I really love about the turquoise. Let me also show it against the neckline. Hopefully I can balance myself. So this is what it looks like, $699. So as you can see, it's not like a sphere, so even if it flips, it looks exactly the same from the other side. So this is what it looks like against the skin, against fabric. Try not to bump the mic there. But this is what it looks like. So no matter where it is, the blue is it's just there. Like, you don't have to worry about it, you know, getting washed out with your fit or whatever. But here it is, $699, 2 only. We might be verifying on 1 or both. And let us actually go up close, and I will show it to you up close and personal. And Mr. Bicolor Sapphire is still here, but don't worry about that. So this is what I mean by even if it flips, you're not going to be mad at it for flipping. It looks the exact same on the other side as it does the other side. And let me just show you the clasp as well. So this is a lobster claw clasp, and there's actually a turquoise where the 17-inch adjustability would be. but that's not to worry. There is the 16-inch O-ring, but here it is, our turquoise by the yard for $699. And let me actually just zoom back out just a little bit so I can fit a few more of the turquoise in it. But here it is, 18 karat gold, and again with the prices of gold, and you probably also know the prices of chains these days. This is an entire necklace. It is not, I'm not giving you a couple of turquoise stones to string on a gold chain by yourself. This has the chain with it, obviously, and this is here $699. Chain prices, I know I had someone ask me about chain prices, I think it was just yesterday, so I mean, prices, they do have to go up when they go up, so let me know on this one. I only have 2, and looks like we might be verifying on both, so we'll give this a couple of seconds, and then we'll see if anyone would like to take it. Don't know if Jason or Will are taking it, so we will find out soon, hopefully. And in the meantime, any requests are welcome. And I do have a wheel of color to celebrate the start of spring. Spring is the season that I don't like, mainly because of allergies, but this wheel of color that to start off our spring, I do like because they will not give me allergies. So let me know on this one. Not sure if Will is taking one or both. So, you took one? You took one? You took one? You took one? All right, this one is gone. Thank you very much. Let's start off our wheel with this. Now, some history here. Back when I started here at TVON, I want to say almost 3 years ago, this was one of my earlier designs, and as you can probably tell, very chunky ring, lots of gold in it, and I'm surprised that they allowed me to put it on this wheel actually because of all the gold. But it is here, it is one in the white only, and this is just here to start off our lovely wheel of 4. So next up, we also have let me just move this guy to the side then. We also have a Swiss blue topaz, and I just love the electric blue color of that piece. And we also have this citrine ring, so maybe I'll just move this guy up here since he is taller. So this is our garnet in the back here. This is our citrine in the front there. This is our electric blue, Swiss blue topaz, and last but not least, a fancy cut amethyst that balances on its own. I'm very proud of it. So here is our wheel of 4, and as you can probably see, all of these stones, even though they are different, they are super saturated. I almost want to say neon in their colors. And all of these are in the 14 karat gold. Now do keep in mind for the garnet back here, because of what I'm going to do with this price, it does have to stay in the white gold. So keep that in mind. And just to show you how much gold is in this piece, just look at it. It's like a mirror by itself. In the back of the band, you can see the garnets reflecting into the back side of the band, and you can clearly see the rest of the wheel just reflecting in the band of the garnet by itself, and it could be like its own little mirror. So just to show you how much gold is in this piece, it does taper a little bit in the back, but yeah, that's a lot of gold. I'm very surprised that it made it onto this wheel, but here it is. And also, shouldn't have to mention again, but 3 perfectly matching garnets, so that's very important and very special. So let's give you some carat weights. The one back here, Mr. Chunky Garnet Boy, that has 453 total weight of the Marquise cut garnets and 51 points of the white diamonds paved asymmetrically there. Even early on, I started with the asymmetry design. I like to, try to design pieces I could wear one way or the other. And back then, did a lot of asymmetry. Probably remember there was an emerald cut bicolor tourmaline in a very thick band. Again, if there's a thick band design, it's probably me. And it had just like a single like several rows of diamonds just going through the middle there, and the center stone was offset from the center, so it was a super asymmetrical piece. You could, you know, flip it one way, wear it on one hand, or flip it the other way, wear on the other hand. So lots of gold in my pieces. And next up, we have this 530 oval citrine. And this one also has 43 points of the diamonds. Now you might be wondering, 43 points? There's only 4 diamonds on the prongs there. Incorrect. There are also diamonds on the underside of this. And it's a super interesting design. It's almost like, it feels so spontaneous. It's like, this is going to be a totally weird like comparison, but it's like when you have a rubber band and you just wrap it around your finger and you're like, oh, that's a design. But that is what this ring reminds me of. It's just like wrapping a rubber band around your finger, be like, this, but in gold and diamonds. So that's where all the diamonds are. But for that one, you can absolutely change it to whichever gold color you would like. Next up, we have the amethyst back here. It is our 550 octagon cut amethyst. I need to count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I guess it is an octagon, but this is our amethyst. And 12 points of the diamonds on this one. So you can see they're just slightly dotting the sides just to give the piece a little bit more, just a little bit something extra. But you can see there the 12 points of diamonds. And last but definitely not the least, Swiss blue topaz. When I first got here, I was still learning my stones. I saw Swiss blue topaz and I was like, that is my favorite stone. But my list has since been refined. But when I first got here, I was just so shocked by how this color is even possible from nature. So that is here. That is our 520 Swiss blue topaz with 14 points of diamonds. You can see there. It's kind of like, it reminds me of like a bag. I don't know why or how, but it reminds me of like a designer handbag. And maybe it's like the little bezel diamonds in the centers are holding the handles of the bag together. Anyways, enough blabbing. Let's get to the pricing, because if I'm being nice here, the prices range from $3,000 to $4,000 to $5,000. I'm just going to be nice. I'm just going to say these started at $3,000, which is, you know, we can do better than that. So if you would like any of these on the wheel, if you've got your eye on the garnet piece right here, this one will hopefully go quickly, because you could just get this, melt it down, and just use the gold. I won't be mad. You don't have to tell me. You can just take this for the gold, because they are not even going to be $1,000. Any of these 4 pieces on this wheel, not even the $1,000. We're not even going to do $999 or $899. Very first couple of colors on this one, dial in quickly, because this entire wheel, we'll just do it for $888 to the very first couple of colors. Now, if you do want to take one of everything, you can feel free and do so. I know that's such like a, not everyone will think to like call and be like, I want the entire wheel. But for this one, you can take the entire wheel, because this wheel is $888. And before I forget, or before anyone calls in asking me to try on anything, I will try them on first. So this one, of course, I have to try it on first. It is my baby. This is the Mandarin. Sorry, this is the garnet ring. And you can see there, I kind of incorporated a little bit of like a J there. I wonder what that stands for. But as you can see there, you can wear it with the diamonds facing up or down. It's completely up to you where the J's are, or maybe if your name starts with a J. It starts where your fingers meet again, kind of like the Mandarin garnet that we had earlier. But this is what it looks like. It is 100% true to size. This is what it looks like from the side. So the stones are not set that high off the hand at all, but this is what it looks like. So it does have to stay in the white gold, this one, but what I really like about how this turned out was the difference in like shine and shimmer between the mirror finished gold on one side and also the sparkle and flash of diamonds on the other side. And I hope whoever decides to pick this up can enjoy this ring as much as I do. But this one is here, $888, or if you just want it for the gold, just go ahead and take it. I do not mind at all. But this one is here, $888. Let me also try on the amethyst. So this is our amethyst, our octagon cut. It's a very unique cut. Also another reason, another part of why I love being here, so here's the amethyst on the hand, is I love how we're also able to bring different cutting styles. it's not always, you know, ovals, emerald cuts, trillions, even heart shapes. We're able to bring fun and fancy cuts, like when we had our loose stone show, I guess a year ago now. I was so happy because we just have these fancy cuts. You know, they're not everyone's cup of tea. Some of them look like they could belong in boxes of chocolate with how they're cut. We also have like crazy fire cuts, which super unique. Not anyone else does not have these cuts. You know, you probably remember lasered flowers inside the stones, the cabochon stones. I'm just glad that we have a wide variety that we were able to bring to you guys. Even something as simple as an octagon cut. But this is it. This is $888, and this is our amethyst. So it is here. This is what it looks like, and bring it back up close. And next up, I have to try on the citrine, of course. You probably saw a morganite in this mounting similar to this one, but this one is actually an oval set east to west, and it is actually a checkerboard cut. So as you can probably see there, the surface of the stone is not cut like it would traditionally be. It has like I guess a checkerboard pattern on it. So I'm trying to hold it so you can kind of see what I mean there. So this is our checkerboard cut. It is our citrine, and I am very surprised that they put diamonds on the prongs here. That is not something I'm opposed to. This is what it looks like from the side, so you can kind of see there. It's like having a rubber band of golden diamonds just holding everything together. Super fun and spontaneous piece. The diamonds go all the way around there, so as you can see there, and not high off the hand at all. And this is what it looks like. Citrine, I typically prefer yellow gold, so you can feel free to change any of these pieces if you want, except for the garnet. Just keep that in mind. But citrine, I love it in the yellow gold, and it's very tonal with the yellow gold. So this is here, $888. And last but not least, Mr. Swiss Blue Topaz, of kind of like the designer style, the designer handbag style. This is what it looks like on the hand, super neon and bright and brilliant blue of that color. And this is what it looks like from the side. So again, pretty traditional basket, simple band, just has a little bit of a design on the front there. And this one is also here for $888 to the very first few callers. So these are here, and also something with this cutting, it's like a typical cut, but some part of it makes me almost think of it as like a mix of like a regular cutting and also the concave cutting. I don't know if it's like the blue color, but there's something pretty unique about this piece. But it is here for $888, and we'll just give our wheel one last look before we move on. And our turquoise by the yards have since gone, both of them. So again, we'll do my best. If anyone missed out on those, hopefully we can work with the designer, but I don't know, maybe not me. I'm not going to be the one reaching out to them. Hopefully someone else will. And we have our bicolor sapphire that was here earlier today in that lovely signature mounting. The bicolor sapphire that has quite a variety of colors coming from within the stone. And we also had our Mandarin garnet with the blue sapphires on the side. So if you missed this was here earlier. It is a very unique combination, but that one was here earlier. So last call on this wheel, and we will move right along. And I guess it is time for Mr. Tanzanite, because you've seen it before. I decided to bring it back out again. And silly me, being one of our designers here, I should have seen like this one aspect of the ring earlier, but it totally slipped my mind until I looked at the piece like earlier today, and I was like, wait a minute, that's not a bridge style, but it is also a bridge style. It's like a combination between the signature mounting and the bridge style, and it never really hit me until today. So I'm going to be sharing that piece again with everyone, and hopefully it'll find a home today, because the pricing is of course crazy, the design is crazy, the stone is crazy, everything about this piece is crazy, and hopefully it'll find a home today. And again, any requests, always happy to accept those, and we can always check for availability on anything as well. But last call on this wheel of color, and we will move right along to Mr. Tanzanite. That is our 2271. So let me move our pieces aside. So this is our garnet ring, still here. Just get that one for the gold. You don't even have to get it for anything else. The garnets are free with that one. Just get it for the gold. This amethyst is here, octagon cut. Our Swiss blue topaz ring of that beautiful electric blue color. Last but not least, our citrine in the very spontaneous mounting. That one is also still here, and Mr. Tanzanite takes center stage. This is item number 7054. When I said hello at the beginning of the show, I was wearing this piece. And you could probably see that piece super clearly from where I was standing, like 10 feet away from the camera. This is our 2271 emerald cut Tanzanite. And in those diamonds there, now that it's on the camera, I actually see how this is almost like an illusion setting, but there are 82 points of diamonds on the sides there and under the stone. But if you look at the piece from the side, where are the diamonds going? Under the stone. The diamonds are set in the band right there. You see where there's holes in the back of the ring? That's where the diamonds are sitting, and I totally did not notice that until today, and I thought that was super cool. I honestly thought that it was just the band reflecting off of, like, the Tanzanite reflecting the diamonds of the band from the sides. But this is actually, there's a thick, like, the band of diamonds continue underneath the Tanzanite. So this is truly like an amalgamation of our signature mounting, but also the bridge mounting, and it's such a super cool idea, and I can't believe I didn't catch it the first time around. I always thought that, oh, it's just, you know, several rows of diamonds on the sides, but no. This is like looking into the night sky and having the stars look back at you. This is one of our largest, if not the largest, 2271, and this is absolutely true to size. If you're worried about a larger Tanzanite being on your hand, and you move your hand a little and the Tanzanite slips and turns onto its side because of how heavy the stone is, because of how thick this band is, you absolutely do not have to worry about it. Right before the show started, I had this Tanzanite on my hand. I was shaking my hand and the Tanzanite was not moving. So if that is a concern you have with a larger stone, you will not have that problem with this one. It does taper nicely in the backside too, so there is that. It is true to size. This is what it looks like from the side, and of course we just can't ignore all of the reds coming through on this stone. And let me try it on the hand, because this is for one of our blue wing lovers out there. You can see there where the entire stone just lights up when it just hits the light in a certain angle. And let me also just, I'm shaking my hand. The ring is still there. It's not like on its side. It is still here. And this is here. This is not going to be, $30,000. You've seen it. It's been here, 16, 15, 14, 13, $12,999. It is no longer going to be. This is a 2271. It is not even going to be $9,999. And if this has been something you are thinking about, I brought it out for one last look. I think this stone is a very good candidate to be going into a museum. Not too long ago, you probably remember I had a trilliant Tanzanite, was at a museum, contract expired, it was back. Never saw the stone before. I was like, where'd this come from? Perfect timing. But this one is quite the reverse. So this is just one last look at it. I think very good candidate again to be selected for a museum. And this one is here for $8,888 to the very first caller, our 2271 Blue Wing Block D Tanzanite with 82 points of diamonds. And this one is here. Think about it. If you have any questions on it, let me know, give us a call. But this is such a beautiful ring, and I would 100% recommend it as a middle finger ring so that it's perfectly balanced on your hand as well. But if you want to wear it as a ring finger ring, that's perfectly up to you as well. And this one, I know that the jewelers are going to hate me for this, but if you wanted to change it into yellow or rose gold, give us some time and we'll work on it. But with all the diamonds going underneath it as well, I would actually recommend keeping it in the white gold. But if white gold is something that you don't really like, or you like your tanzanites in yellow or even rose, we can do that. Just give us some time. But this one is here for $88.88. It is our largest tanzanite ring, and it will not move on your hand. I tried it, test ran it, it will not move. It is going to sit on your hand, and everyone is going to admire this beautiful stone sitting atop of your hand, and it is here $88.88. And let me just take it off and put it back up close for one last look. And you probably saw too, this is not high off the hand at all. I know with such a large stone, you almost expect it to be like one of our kunzais where it's just like a skyscraper sitting on your finger, but this one is a pretty good size and pretty good height off of your hand, so you're not going to have to worry about it, knocking on things. But it is a large stone, so obviously still be careful with it. But it is here for $8,888. To the very first caller, if you have any questions on it, let me know. And it is here, $88.88. And speaking of something beautiful, I guess we will go to our brand new cat's eye and recolite next. And any requests, let us know. I also have an alexandrite. It is a round, so don't typically see alexandrites of the rounds, but I do have one today. I have also a very large Tahitian black pearl ring, and by large I mean it's 14 millimeters in a pretty significant mounting that is super designer. Never seen anything like it before, and I love it. That's why it's here. I also have that blue sapphire that I mentioned earlier. That is our 377 set in platinum for a price that is probably missing a digit somewhere. So we're just going to ignore that potentially missing digit, and I'll show it in a bit. Any critter lovers out there, I have also one of my designs, lots of gold on this one as well, is our sea lion or seal. I think we had this debate earlier, but sea lion or seal, it has a Mandarin garnet balanced on its nose, and also a fun designer black diamond pendant with pink diamonds. So you actually get 3 colors of diamonds in this one piece. I'll bring that up next because we have had a ring in this style before. I think the pendant was inspired by the ring. So this is here, and it will be coming up next shortly. So let me know on this tanzanite. Pieces also do go after the fact, so keep that in mind as well. I know sometimes you don't believe me, but trust me, pieces do go after the fact, so do keep that in mind. So keep this one on your mind, think about it, let me know if you have any questions. It is here, $88.88. And we will move on to this one. This is our black diamond pendant. Item number is 8978. And you get white diamonds, you get pink diamonds, and you also get a black diamond in the center there. Let me see if we can set this one down a little bit. Nope, it's going to fly away. So this one is item number 8978. It is our 375 round black diamond in the center there. And on the sides there, in that little diamond shaped shape, you have 4 points of the pink diamonds. And of that triple halo there around the stone, you have, just 76 points of, VS white diamonds. No biggie. It's a lot of diamonds, but meh. This is a medallion style pendant. We had a ring once upon a time. And I don't remember if we did a ring in this mounting before, but if you actually have one in this style, hey, this is a matching piece. Very delayed, but hey, here is a matching piece. Now this one, because of the pink diamonds and the white diamonds, we highly recommend it stay as is in the white and the rose gold. Now again, if you're unable to tell, everything is in white gold except for the prongs around the black diamond, as well as the little diamond shaped sections holding the pink diamonds. So aside from those, the middle section there, everything else is in the white gold. And this is what it looks like from the back there. So as you can see, diamonds are easily accessible where you can clean the stones if you need to. And the bail is also pretty large there, as you can see on the bottom there next to the wheel. Feel free to string maybe a pink diamonds by the yard. I think it'll look great with this mounting. And this one will not be $49.99 like it was supposed to be, or even $29.99 or $19.99. Now this is a rather large black diamond in the center here. And if you would like this, we'll just do it one collar, $1,699. And I wish I had a pink diamonds by the yard out here because I think it would look so good together. Really combine the white diamonds and the pink diamonds, and also the black diamonds. If you have a black diamonds by the yard, I know we had those once upon a time, maybe layer it all together. I don't know. Not the fashion person here. Our fashion person is on vacation, but you know, I'll ask her when she comes back. But this one is here, $16.99, and just to show you how large this piece is, I will show it against the hand. So this is what it looks like. So definitely not a small piece, and you can kind of see how it would look like as a ring. I believe the ring is the same size as this pendant, so if you do have this style at home, this is a good size comparison, and I will also show it on the neckline. So this is what it looks like again. See, even though I'm wearing black, because there are the diamonds around it, it truly gives it a background so it's not lost against my my shirt here. But here it is, and from afar it almost looks a little bit abstract, which is also very nice. But this is here for $1,699, and let us go back up close for one last look at this one, and also set it down so you can see what it looks like from the side. So very interesting basket work there. Even though it is a pendant, we did give it a little bit of a design on the sides there, and a bail that is plenty large to hold diamonds by the yard or any chain of your choice that is not too thick. It does fit our standard diamond cut chains as well, so if you need one of those, let your operator know. We also had a chain a few days ago with a diamond bezeled into either side of it, so that would also work great if you maybe want to try rose gold. I think that could be a very nice idea to tie together the white gold and the rose gold. So this is here, $16.99, and let us move on because I'm very excited about this piece. It is, speaking of white and rose gold, here is Mr. Cat's Eye. This is brand new today. Item number is 0321. And this is, I believe, our largest yet cat's eye in recolite. This is just under 5 carats, sitting at $4.99 in the center stone there. And of the diamonds, the total weight, carat 30. So these are all white diamonds. I know the rose gold can kind of give it like a pink diamondy feel, which if they were pink diamonds, I would not be angry at it. And this is in the white and the rose gold. So again, continuing that theme of two-tone gold. And just look at the cat's eye. I keep talking about the gold color, but just look at the cat's eye. And what I love about how consistent our stones are, you can see when I first brought it to you, I kind of referred to what it reminds me of as like when the two oceans, I don't know which oceans still, but when the two oceans meet, and one of them is like a lighter, like a blue-green color, and the other is like a deep blue color, like almost like a sapphire color. This is what it reminds me of, and I am so glad that this stone similarly has the same effect where it's like the push and pull of the colors. It's like, oh, the blue greens are taking over, and then the blue is taking over. And it's just such a fun piece. I could sit at my table with a cat's eye and recolite and just flashing a light on it every single like hours in a day, but you know, got work to do. So, but cat's eye and recolite, again, Mother Nature, I don't know how they do it, but it is here. It is a phenomena stone, and it is $25,000, no longer. These have been going out the door really quickly. If you've been missing out, or if you're still uncertain of this stone, if you want to try it out, take this one. This one is one of the best I've seen so far. The transparency of the stone by itself as well. Let me just show it to you what it looks like from the back side. So this is what it looks like from the side. So it is a cabochon cut, so it will be rounded at the front there. And then this is what it looks like from the back. And if our cameras were able to go a little bit lower, you would be able to see, even from the back side, the cat's eye effect is still taking place. It's still looking from side to side, and it gets stronger. And this stone is just so beautiful. And with the light shining through the back of the stone to the front, I'm looking at it from the front right now on the wheel, and the cat's eye is so crisp, and it's such a beautiful stone, and it's not going to be $25,000, and it's not even going to be $79.99. Now keep in mind, this is one of the largest, if not the largest, cat's eye indicolites that we've had so far. This is what it looks like from the side and back to the front with the cat looking at you. We'll do this one for not even $6,999, but do keep in mind this is one of our larger stones, so very collectible. And this is what it looks like on the hand. So you can kind of see there. We kind of have a lot of lights on this stone right now, so it's not as crisp. But if you just like hold it underneath the table and just shine like your flashlight on it, the cat's eye will take your breath away. And it's not even going to be $69.99. We'll do it for the very first caller out there, $5,999 on this one-of-a-kind, super unique piece. Once it is gone, it is gone. Cat's eyes and indicolites have been super popular as of late since we brought them. And I've never seen them before when I first brought them, so super exciting stone to have in your collection. Definitely a conversation starter, like what is that? How expensive did you get it for? This is here, $59.99 to the very first caller. This is again what it looks like from the side. So as you can see, the cabochon cutting, kind of dome style. And again, I really like how they did the blue greens, the blue and the blue greens with the rose gold, because I would have never thought of this combination. But here it is, and I am loving it. And hopefully you guys love it as well. But this one is here, $59.99 on this one. And let us know, because we are 3 minutes away from the top of the hour and not a single request just yet, but that is no problem. When is the next holiday? I guess the next holiday is Easter. So if you're out shopping, getting ready for Easter, I'm not a holidays person at all, so I never keep track of which holidays are coming up, but this one is here, $59.99. And if you wanted to change it to all white gold, maybe you're really hating the rose gold, that's not a problem. Just talk to your operators and of course give us some time. We'll work on it for you. But this one is here, $5,999. And with that, I guess I will do kind of a mini recap of our very first hour. So of course we had our little cat's eye here. I say little, but he's not that little. We also had our Mandarin garnet with the blue sapphires on the sides there. We had our jumbo size 22 karat Tanzanite here as well. And let me see here, what else? Mr. Garnet is still here for, this ring is still here, $888. I say just take it for the gold, melt it, I don't care. Just take it for the gold, because with where pricing is right now, yeah, I would just do that, but you don't have to tell me, it's fine. And let's see, what else is still here? Oh yes, our bicolor sapphire. So this is just a mini recap of what we've had so far in the first hour. So right there. And you can kind of see what I mean by the bicolor sapphire down here. Let me just flip it around. It has a little bit of that indicolite colors coming through, and you can kind of really see that as the stone moves. Or let me hold it up there. See how close in color it is to the cat's eye just right next to it. And that is just one of the beautiful things about this stone as well. That is our bicolor sapphire. We don't typically have those, but have one right here. That is our 307 emerald cut unheated bicolor sapphire with a carat 31 of the diamonds in that custom made signature mounting. And behind it here we have our large 2271 emerald cut blue wing block D Tanzanite with all of those rows of diamonds. And of course the illusion that it gave really tricked me. But there are actually diamonds underneath the stone, so it is not just like a reflection of the band from the side. There are diamonds underneath the stone. So that is also here for $88.88. And this is our triple marquise garnet ring. That was part of our wheel that we had earlier for $888. This one had 453 of the marquise cut garnets with 51 points of diamonds in the bottom there or the top there. Depends on how you wear it. And we just had this lovely cat's eye in recolite here. And also the Mandarin, which the bag has left me. But the Mandarin here, this one is our 730 cushion cut Mandarin garnet with all of those internal flares going off with the reds and the oranges and the yellows, and also just, you know, a carat 66 of the baguette, perfectly matching blue sapphires on the side there, acting as a split shank leading into the band there. And these are still here. This is just a mini recap from our first hour. Just wanted to give you guys a look. If you were just joining us now, I will take off my glasses and become blind once again. But this is our top of the hour. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Joyce, and I'm going to be here for the entire 3 hours because my fellow co-host Joanne had gone on a vacation, so she will be back next week. So in the meantime, you're stuck with me for the next 2 hours. And any requests, give us a call, let us know, and we'll be happy to check on those for you. But yeah, this is our recap wheel from what was left in the first hour. So if you want to take another quick look at it and give us a call, any questions you might have. If there's any pieces on this wheel that you should call on first, I would say it's either the Tanzanite or the cat's eye and recolite, because I can guarantee you it could be tomorrow morning that cat's eye will be gone, because that was what happened last time. It was gone, and I don't doubt it won't happen again. But those two are definitely the two pieces that you should keep an eye out for today. Any questions, let me know. Even if you just want me to try it on the hand, just give us a quick call, and I'll be more than happy to wear it. I think I'll be wearing the Tanzanite for the rest of the night here, or day, evening. Still dealing with the time change. But yeah, this is what we have from our first hour, just a little mini recap. If you need any carat weights as well, our operators have it. Also had a ruby bracelet for $18.88, so I'll just do a quick flash of this one on the wrist. This has 6 perfectly matching Burma rubies. It's an entire bracelet. This one is here $18.88, 7 inches, fits 6.5 to 7.5 inch wrist. And this one yellow gold only because of the price, $18.88 for all of these rubies here. But this one is here, just also a quick reminder that we had this one in the first hour if maybe you missed out on it. And the trucks are going crazy outside, or maybe it's the wind, not sure. But this one is here, $18.88, and let us go back to our little recap wheel here for one last look. Take your screenshots if you need item numbers too, again. If there's ever anything that you've seen that you would like to think about for maybe a while, or just have it added to your wish list, 100% you can just call in, ask for the item number, because that really helps us out a lot when you call in like maybe a month later, which is perfectly fine, inquiring about it. Item numbers, how we look it up, really helps us a lot. It helps a lot better than diamond ring that you saw a month ago. We have quite a lot of those, so item numbers really help. If you need any of those, just give us a quick call, let us know, and we will be more than happy to give those to you. And since we have a bicolor sapphire there, I do have a teal blue sapphire in a very, it's like a lacy, elegant mounting. they call this one a teal, but it very well could almost also be a bicolor. And I will show it shortly just to show you what I mean by that. This is our cat's eye, our Mandarin garnet, and last but not least, our bicolor, to be replaced by Mr. Teal Blue Sapphire. We gotta zoom back in on this one. This one is item number 6861. And from this angle, you can kind of see what I mean by it could be a bicolor. But if I kind of hold it up just a little bit, you can see how it's like blue in the center, and it's almost like it's a color that's hard to describe on the outer edges. So it's almost like a bicolor if the color went through the center of the stone. It's almost like a beautiful, like a foresty green with a little bit of blues coming through. And this is such a unique stone. It is our, I guess the color is teal. It could be called teal. But this one is here. It is actually currently in the yellow gold. But because of all of the diamonds and stuff, you don't really see too much of the yellow gold. But if you wanted to, change it out, that's perfectly up to you. I think white gold or yellow gold would look great. Obviously, personal preference, keep it in the yellow gold. But even rose gold, we've had actually quite a bit of rose gold also go out recently. So the rose gold train is still going. And this one is not going to be $8,000 or even $4,000. This one, let me show you what it looks like from the side. So this style by itself, you know what? I just turned the ring to the side and the stone just turned green. So maybe this is both bicolor and also color changing, who knows? Because you saw what it looked like from the front, blue, and then now from the side, green. I don't know what's going on with the stone, but I like it. This one is not even going to be $4,000. This one does taper, so it is true to size. I don't have to worry about sizing or anything. And this is what it looks like from the back. So from the back, you can kind of see the two colors combined there with the greens and the blues. Super unique stone. I have not seen a stone do that before. But this one, let's just do it for not even $29.99. So lots of unique stones here today. So even from the other side, it's like, it has more of the teal color, but from the other side, it has more of the green colors coming through. Super unique stone. This one, $23.99, very first caller, go. Give us a call right now and take this one home to you, because I have not seen a stone do that before. Like, you clearly see it's blue from the front, and then I turn it 90 degrees and it's green. Blue, green, blue, green. And it is here, $23.99 on this one. Let me also try it on the hand. Now, it is not my size, so you'll have to forgive me for that. But this one is here, $23.99. We can do whatever size you need, of course. Get your regular size. This is just currently not my size. I think it's like a size 6 right now, and I'm not going to pretend like I can wear a size 6. But this one is here, $23.99, super unique stone. This is what it looks like from the side. So as you can see, the lacy design sits flat against the hand, and it's just the stone is just slightly elevated off of the hand. But this is what it looks like. $23.99 on this one, our bicolor sapphire. It says teal, but to me, it is like a bicolor, also a color changing in one stone. So this one is here, $23.99. Super fun mounting as well. We have seen less and less of this mountings in recent days, but I would like to bring back more of it. It fits really well in the hand. It covers a lot of surface area, so it sits really centered, and it's definitely not dainty at all. There's plenty of gold and diamonds to keep your stone anchored and for all to see and admire. So this one is here, $23.99. I just have to do that one more time. It goes from blue to green. Such a fun stone and totally unexpected. So this one is here, $2,399. And let us move on to our pearl that I mentioned earlier. Our pearl it's big. It's 14 millimeters. I'll start with it on the hand actually, so you can get a size perspective. Yeah, that is our 14 millimeter pearl. This is item number 0098. And yes, those are baguette diamonds flanking the sides there, in addition to round white diamonds. So let us go back up close for this one. And teal bicolor, color changing sapphire, still here, multiple phenomena stone. He's probably got like 3 college degrees. But here is our pearl. And I'm going to have to zoom back on this guy because of how large it is. Now they actually combined the diamond weight on this one, so it is a carat 87 total weight of the round and baguette white diamonds. And what I love about it is not completely symmetrical. There's actually a slight curve off of the ring at the top there, as you can kind of see. Truly very elegant. You can wear it however you want. I'm just going to bring it back just so it's centered there. And of course the Tahitian black pearl, 14 millimeter. It's actually an 18 karat gold, so very important pearls, very important diamonds, lots of diamonds. So we upgraded it to 18 karat white gold. So because of that, it does have to stay in the white gold. Wouldn't have it any other way. And let's talk about the pearl, because as you can see now, the pearl has plenty of greens and blues and even a hint of purples coming through, of that iridescence, and even there, even a little bit of pink coming through as well, but definitely a lot of greens and blues, and that seems to be the theme of tonight, lots of greens and blues. But here it is. This is what it looks like from the back side. So even though it is large in the front, true to size, and we'll get that cleaned up for you. And this is not going to be $10,000. It is a large ring. If you ask someone, hey, what do you think I paid for this? They'll probably say something like $10,000, but this is not even going to be $10,000, and it's not even going to be $5,000 for a very large ring of this size. And it is so smooth, and we'll do this one, you know, $5,000, $4,000. We'll do this one, first caller, $2,999 for this very large 14 millimeter natural Tahitian black pearl with a carat 87 of all of those diamonds. And I actually love how they didn't just settle with the baguette white diamonds, and they also accented the accents with round white diamonds, because it gives us such a large look. And because of how large the pearl is, you really want to cover enough surface area on your finger so that the pearl doesn't like feel like it's heavy or it's like gonna fall to one side. But let me try it on one more time. I just love wearing this ring. This is a piece that will definitely stay anchored on your finger, and it is here $29.99. This is what it looks like from the side, so you can see there, definitely a large pearl, but because of how wide the ring is, you won't have to worry about the pearl like falling to the side or anything. And again, my hands are not large at all, so does not interfere with like my hand movements. So if that's like a concern, and I personally love larger rings, but I've been blessed with small hands, so this ring still works out for me, even though it is rather large. But here it is, $29.99. We'll see if anyone's thinking about it, or if they've got any other questions on any other piece from today. Question? Oh, for that you'll have to check in the back. But all I can say is it is truly the best. If it had like dimples everywhere, we would not be having it here. It'd still be sitting wherever it came from. But this one is here, $29.99 for a 14 millimeter Tahitian black pearl set in that 18 karat white gold. And I just love it on the hand, which is why I'm leaving it here. But I just love how it feels on the hand. It is true to size. It is so comfortable to wear. I can just, grasp my hand into a fist and it's no problem at all. It does not interfere with, my hand at all. And it is here, $29.99. We might have someone thinking about it, so I'll just set it down for one more look close up before we move on. But this one is here, and it is beautiful. And you can wear it with a little point going up or down. That's completely up to you, which is part of the beauty of pieces like these. where you can wear it multiple styles, multiple ways. And this one is verifying, so we will see if anyone picks it up. And we will move on to a style that I think is pretty unique. So what I love about Friday shows is even though we're online only, we still have a lot of opportunities to bring the strange but still pretty, I would say. And you know, it's always fun because we've had different styles that maybe not everyone would like, but it's always fun to bring them to you just to know that we do have these styles. It is always something that you can potentially try out. And this next piece is going to be one of those items. So this one is still here, $29.99. And what I'm talking about are these earrings. Now they are sitting kind of at an angle right now, so they're not looking directly into the camera. But let me get the other one ready here, and then I will have them both together. But this is item number 9501. And yes, those are yellow and white diamonds. And this design by itself, it's kind of like, let me just set this guy down here so you have a better look. I think it just fell a little bit. It kind of reminds me of both like a flower, but also of the sun. So I think this could be a very summertime look. And this is in the 14 white and yellow gold. Does have to stay that way, and you probably know why. Now, of the yellow diamonds, we have 67 points total weight. And in the white diamonds, we have 41 points total weight. And let me just move one to the side so you can kind of see. So it is going to sit flat against the ear. And you can probably see right there as well. The post is positioned towards one side. So how it's going to sit on the ear is actually like this. Or, sorry about that. Like this. So the longest petal there is going to be going down your ear, and the rest of it will just be sprawled out from the center part there. And let me also show it against the hand for a size perspective, because these are not small in any way. So you can kind of see, they could even be a ring. You could just attach a band to the back side of it there, and it could be a ring by itself. But these are 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom, and like half the building just made a cracking sound. So must be the wind, right? Let's go back up close. This is not going to be $7,000, even with all of those yellow and white diamonds. Again, I feel like this could be a combination of flowers and also of the summer sun. I know summer will be here before we know it. I do not like summer at all. I prefer the cold weather. I miss the East Coast, even though I was only there for 4 years, but I do miss it dearly. And these will not even do it for $19.99. Let me also try one on the ear so you can kind of see what it looks like. This is what it looks like on the ear. So it'll sit more like this on the ear. If you wanted to, turn it a little bit, that's also completely up to you. But what I love about it is the slightly dropped post. So if you're worried about like your piercing being stretched out, this one will cover it up. And it's a very floral, very bright, energetic style too. So definitely not a second piercing earring. But this one is absolutely a primary piercing earring. And I just love how they did the sections in the white and yellow gold, and how large they are, and how they just really appear against the ear. And it's such a floral and summery look. It's like a sunflower kind of. But we're not even going to do it for $19.99. Let us go back up close for one more look at it. I do have only several pairs of these to go around. So if you are interested in trying out one of these, you can try it out for today for $1,599. Again, they do have to stay as is of the gold color because of the diamonds you see there. But these are here, $15.99. And let me also show it from the side again so you can kind of see what I mean by the post is towards one side. But these are here, $15.99 for earrings that were once upon a time $7,000. And again, I think these could be a nice gift idea if you were thinking about, you know, summer gifting. I know some people are already shopping for Christmas gifts, so definitely something to think about ahead of time. But this is what they look like. Again, they're not heavy at all. They're pretty lightweight, so you don't have to worry about them like falling out of your ear. You just have the post and butterfly backing on the back there, and then you'll be all secure and good to go. And these are here, $15.99 a pair, and I only have a couple to go around. So call in if you would like a pair, try them out. And I think Mr. Pearl is still here, so I'll be wearing that. But these are here, $15.99, our lovely flower, I'll call them sunflower earrings, but these are here. It's definitely a unique style. It's not like our other floral mountings where it's like, oh, that's a flower. But this one is more like, it's kind of abstract, more open to potential interpretation. But what I love about these is that they're not just outright like flowers. I know sometimes flowers, they might seem a little bit like childish, which is fine if you're buying it for a child, but for something like this, it gives it a little bit of a different angle to look at a flower at. Definitely a more designer feel to it. You won't feel like you're wearing your granddaughter's earrings or anything. So these are here, $15.99, only have a couple of pairs to go around. And Mr. Pearl is still here, so Mr. Pearl will be living on my finger until the show is over because it is just that comfortable. And it is a good weight where it's not overwhelming, where it's like dragging your hand down, but it's also not to a point where you can't feel it on your hand. You'll definitely know it's there. And Mr. Pearl is also still here, $29.99. And moving right along. Oh boy, I don't know what to show next. Or maybe gentlemen, if there's any guys out there. I do have a yellow sapphire gents ring. It is certified, so that is also very nice to see. Maybe I'll get to that. So any gentlemen out there, I do have a ring. I mentioned earlier, I do have 3 gents rings here today, or this evening. So if you would like to see any of the other 2, I do have them as well. And let me just get this one cleaned up. But again, these earrings are $15.99. And speaking of sunlight and sunshine, these will be moved aside. And hello, Mr. Yellow Sapphire. This is item number 0243. It is our $2.95 octagon cut yellow sapphire. And yes, it is unheated. And how do I know that? Because it comes with a certificate from the EGL. And you've probably seen this mounting before. We have a selection of gents mountings, but this one has 75 points of the diamonds in that halo, double halo there, and also diamonds going down the side there. And looks like we might have a request for today, and he put it on the other side of the table, so I'm gonna have to walk and go grab it.
For Judy.
For Judy? I actually have these up here. So there's a request for Judy that is coming up. And I think she'll be very happy because I actually already had this item up here, but my price is better, so I'm gonna go with my price. So we'll just get straight to this one. And this one is EGL certified. Feel free to change up the gold color if you would like. Started out $13,000, and with where gold is going, I am not surprised at all. But it is not going to be $13,000. I know the gentlemen, their rings have a bit more gold weight to them, so it's always nice when we can do something a little bit special for them. So this is the cert that comes with it. As you can see there, EGL Lab. It has the carat weight on it. Oh, let me see. Looks like this is the wrong lab certificate. We'll get this one fixed. Let's go back to the ring first and just take one more look at it. Will, this is the wrong cert. Can you help me look for the right cert? The carat weight is different. Yep. But it is a vivid yellow. So this one, yeah, we'll get back to this one, but We'll just have to find the proper cert for it, so sorry about that. But in the meantime, let us get to Judy's request for some turquoise studs. These are our 2 12s of Sleeping Beauty turquoise stud earrings. And like I mentioned a few minutes ago, I actually had these earrings up here, but I like my pricing better, so we'll just do my price because it is better and you'll see why. Here are the studs. This is item number 5719. And our floral earrings are still here. So if you'd like to pick one of these up, see how it looks for yourself. You never know until you try. And let me grab the other one here as well. You can't go wrong with Sleeping Beauty turquoise anythings. They will always look good. It doesn't matter which gold color, especially here. You only see really the prongs. Kind of a dusty wheel today. And white, yellow, or rose gold for this one. I do have several pairs to go around for everyone. The posts on these are in the smack dab center of the back of the piece. So turn and twist as it may, it will still remain a round on your ear. These started out $1,800, and you know what? The price that I had for these, $499. Judy, I think my price is a little bit better. So if you would like a pair, Judy or anyone out there, we'll just do these for $399 to the very first couple of callers. I do have a few of these, so looks like we might have found the cert for the yellow sapphire. No, still looking, no problem. So these are here, $399 a pair, and I will also be more than happy to try one on. But before that, let me just grab one, show you what it looks like from the side. So again, post and butterfly backing on those, and you can see there that the post is in the center of the piece, so it won't spin or look off on your ear or anything. This is what it looks like against the hand. So again, very much like our Sleeping Beauty turquoise by the yards that we had earlier, the color of this blue appears strongly against basically anything, except for if you're wearing the exact same color as a turquoise, then I would assume that it would blend in. But this is here, $399 a pair. And let us go back up close, and I can also try one on for Judy or anyone else who is thinking about a pair. Again, very great giftable idea, and this one I would actually maybe consider to be one of eachable. So this is what it looks like on the ear, so a very large presence on the ear, 212 total weight on these, and primary piercing would be beautiful. Any gold color you would like. You only see the prongs for this mounting, so any gold color would work. It's personal preference. We can do it for you. And this is just what they look like. Definitely a very large, and you can see it from quite a bit of distance away. So this is here for Judy or anyone else out there. This was a request, so let us know if this works out for you, Judy. This is, I think, the safest way to start off with a Sleeping Beauty turquoise stud. And let us go back up close for one more look at it. And $399 a pair on this one. And let me know if this is not what you're looking for. And if anyone picked up the turquoise by the yard necklaces earlier, you might want to think about picking up a pair of these too. I think it could be a pretty good match. I know the setting styles are different, but the turquoise is the best of the best. And these are here, $399 a pair. I'm actually not mad at turquoise in the rose gold, so that is also definitely something to think about. We've had pieces where people go for one in the white gold, the yellow gold, and then they come back for a rose gold. So that is very interesting. Will, is the carry weight on the bag wrong then? We don't know yet? Okie dokie, no problems. So sorry to the gentleman. Looks like the yellow sapphire will be out of commission for a little bit. So I do have a Paraiba and a corner looping gents rings. out here with me as well. So if you would like to see either of those, give me a quick holler and I'll show them for you. Judy, if this is not what you're looking for, that is no problem at all. And just let me know and we can go in the back and check again. I don't know if we have anything else that is in the stud style that would maybe fit her better, but we can always check and see. And since it is the last day of March, I still have a hard time believing it. Last day of March today. Since we're on the blues, let's just go to this blue. And turquoise earrings, let me know. Gotta zoom all the way back for this one because it is our bangle. This is item number 1959, so it is our 1111959. So you know it's been here for at least a year now. This is our 539 oval Sierra Santa Maria Aquamarine. I just repeated myself there. 34 points of diamonds in that halo there. And what I love about this halo is that they kind of did like a slightly scalloped style on the outside, so it's not just like a plain old halo. There's just a little bit of a design coming through on the outside there. This is an entire bangle, so as you can see there from the front, lots of gold, and it does slightly taper to be the same width through the back side. And this one was supposed to be $16,000. And with our pieces that have lots of gold in it, I'm surprised that they haven't like sat me down and told me to go through everything and pick out which pieces I like, because the pieces I like equals lots of gold weight, and lots of gold weight equals maybe the prices have to be, you know, reconsidered. But this one is here, and the price is just going down, 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 because this was supposed to be $39.99, but it is no longer $39.99. And just look into that stone, you can see almost like a Paraíba flash coming through in the center there. And then towards the bottom, it's almost like a blue sapphire color coming through. Again, we've had some pretty unique stones here today where it's like, it's an aqua, but there's colors coming through from within the stone where it's like, it makes you wonder if there's like something else with the stone that is just making it so beautiful. But it is here, not even $39.99 or even $29.99. Now keep in mind, even though the price is going down, I'm not shaving off like chunks of gold in the back there. I'm not standing behind the bangle and just shaving it off with a cheese grater. Like, yeah, price going down, gold is going away. No, this is $29.99, but there's still all of that gold there. And you know what? March babies, this is the last day of your month. So if you would like this one, I'll just do it for one color, $27.77 on this one. Change the gold color if you would like. Prefer the white gold, do whatever you would like. $27.77 with all of that gold and that halo of diamonds. And last but not least, the 539 oval Sierra Santa Maria Aquamarine in the center there, showing it off. And this is what it looks like from the side. So you can see there, the clasp is on the other side. And the little basket here on the center stone. This is what it looks like from the back here. So there is an under gallery, so you don't have to worry about it, you know, feeling weird on your wrist, but it will sit flat and on your wrist. And again, our bangles are typically 7 inches. So if you have a 6.5 to 7.5 inch wrist, this will fit you perfectly. And of course, the 2 figure 8 safety clasps, even though it is $27.77, you do not want to lose this bangle. And let me also pop it open and try it on the wrist or on the hand for one look. Trying to get it together. All right, this is what it looks like on the wrist. So again, the color does not change. You can still see the different shades of blue coming through, that deep, deep blue color. $27.77 on this one. If you have a ring or picked up a ring in the past couple of days, might I suggest a bangle to go with it. This one is here, and I haven't heard too much of like wonder bangle stacking, but I think this could be a piece where you might want to try it out. So just something to think about. But this is here, $27.77. I think this is our only aquamarine bangle. with such a large stone. So this one is here, $27.77. Again, maybe you just want it for the gold, just take it for the gold, melt it down, we don't mind, as long as you're happy. So this one is here, $27.77. Let's go back up close as I try to take it off with these nails. So here it is in the front again, and just look into that stone, that deep, deep blue, and $27.77 for the very first collar on this one. March babies or anyone else out there, treat yourself. It's your last day of the month before we start April. And $27.77 on this one. I just want to do a little quick flash of a sapphire ring that I mentioned earlier. Yep. Common theme today, lots of baguette, white diamonds, and I just love this style. The center stone is not a small one at all. So this one will be coming up. This is also completely in platinum, so even though it's in platinum, the price still seems a little bit weird. But that's just coming up later. And in case you missed it, Mr. 22 karat Tanzanite is still here waiting for its loving home. So just a quick reminder on this one, 88.88 on this one. This is our 2271 emerald cut Tanzanite. And any other pieces that you've seen so far today that you would like us to, or like me to recap, give us a quick call. The good thing about being online is that you can actually rewind the tape and just click through and see what you missed or what you're interested in. And I can always bring it back unless it's gone, then it's gone. But if you are rewinding or see something you like, maybe you missed out, maybe you want me to bring it back for another look, I can absolutely do that for you. Just give us a quick call and we'll be more than happy to do so for you. And we had our bicolor sapphire earlier today that had kind of like a small hint of like a Marilani mint garnet color. And let me just, hey, I have one today. This is item number 8089. This is in our lovely dome style ring. Oh, that's kind of fast there. Back it up just a little bit. This is our 216 pear shape Marilani mint garnet. And yes, you get all of that gold with it. And what I love about this style is that it is a thicker dome style. So if maybe you're not a big a fan of the traditional bands, this is definitely another option.
The requester wants something different, so we're trying to see what.
Okay, so the requester wanted something a little bit different, so I was brought out several options. So we'll just get right to this one. This one has 35 points of diamonds in that single halo there. And this one, it does have to stay in the yellow gold. And I'm not mad about that, and I'll tell you why. And it's not because I love yellow gold. It's because under UV lighting, this Marilani mint garnet actually changes into this bright neon, almost like a paparasha-y color. I think we have a picture of another ring that I took that has this color changing effect. But if you go into like a darker room, or even just like hold your hand under the table and just have a UV flashlight and just shine the light onto the stone changes into the most beautiful, almost like a sunset color, the perfect mixture of oranges and pinks, and it's so bright and beautiful. And this is what the stone is about. And this is not going to be $99.99, even though it is a 216. And this one, let me try it on the hand, or let me actually show you from the side first. So this is what it looks like from the side. So as you can see there, the dome effect. So it's not just like a halo and a stone sitting flat on top of the band. It is actually, it has some curvature to it, which is really nice to see. This is what it looks like from the back with the TVON logo stamped into either side there. And then back to the other side here, you can see the Marilani mint and all of that mirror finished gold. And of course, try it on the hand, and it is all gold underneath, so it is sleek and cool and smooth to the touch. This is what it looks like from the side, so again, does not sit high off the hand at all. But this is what it looks like. And instead of $99.99, let's not even do that. I don't even want to do $39.99. Again, this is a just over 2 carats of the Marilani mint garnet. And again, with how much gold is, you know, just doing its own little thing there, I'm surprised that this was not stopped at $39.99. But very first color on this one, let me just polish it up from my fingerprints. Very first color on this one, we brought Marilani mints a while ago, but if maybe, you know, it's a stone that you're not too sure about, try this one out. It is a classic style. You can wear it every day if you would like to. It is that beautiful, almost like a spring green color with some yellow golden flashes coming through. We'll do this one, $2,999 to the very first color on this one. And if you maybe have a Marilani mint garnet with a lot of diamonds, maybe you want something a little bit more on the simple side, this would be the one for you. And it is here for $29.99, and it does have to stay in the yellow gold, but with how the color changes under UV light, I think it is perfect the way it is, and it is here $29.99. And we have some more requests for the turquoises, so let me just get to it. There are actually 3 different earring backing styles. So I have one that is a post and butterfly back, one that is a omega back, and one that is a lever back. So those 3 will be coming up shortly, and we'll give this one last look. $29.99 on this one. And before we move on to our turquoise earrings, now keep in mind, 2 of these, the stones are smaller. They are a carat total weight on the omega backs and the post and butterfly backs, so I don't know, I'm not too sure what Judy wants exactly. The lever back ones, they are drops. They are dingle earrings. Those are about the same at 210 total weight, so that's just something to keep in mind in terms of size perspective. So this one is here, $29.99. It is our Marilani mint garnet, and we'll be moving right along to more turquoise. Again, you can't go wrong with any turquoises, so here it is. This is item number 7344. It is a carat total weight of the turquoise. Now, how I'm holding it here, you can kind of see the post is at the top of the swirl, so it is. It'll sit and it'll, you know, gravity will do its thing and it'll, you know, keep the earring the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like post and butterfly. Sorry. And these are a carat total weight of the turquoises and 24 points of the diamonds set around it. It's a very interesting swirl design, and I haven't seen this design very often at all, so it's very nice to see something different and unique. Maybe if you want to try something different, this would definitely be the one. So let me also just move the wrong one, but that's no problem. This is what it looks like from the front, and that's what it looks like from kind of the side, so you can kind of see where the post is positioned. And these, we're not even going to do it for $999, and again, I do have several pairs of these to go around, so if you like to pick one up, give it a little try. This one, we'll just do it for $699 to the very first colors, and I will of course try one on the ear and also show it against the hand. So let me actually show it against the hand first. There, sorry Tony. And this is what they look like against the hand. So again, a very nice swirl design. So you could wear it with the swirl facing in towards your face or outwards towards the outside. But this is what they look like against the hand. And again, you can see the turquoise color clearly from far away, and yes, any gold color you would like. And let us go back up close while I try one on for anyone who's interested in these pair of earrings. And Judy, I don't know if she's calling or emailing or messaging. Yeah, okay. And we'll just have these on the ear. So this is what they look like. So again, very fun swirl style. So I actually had these facing outwards, but you can grab the other one and have them facing inwards. And it's a very interesting style, definitely. Not something you would see every day, but they sit well on the ear. They are very comfortable and definitely will not stretch out your piercing. And these are $699 a pair. And we will go back up close for another look and then also show the next two earrings that we brought out for her. So if these are small or too small for her or what she likes, that's not a problem. We can see if we have any larger ones. You know, the one stone that I'm not mad at to make into earrings are turquoise, because even though there's like a slight variation of the blue color, they're pretty much uniform. So this stone is on my good side for earrings and anything else that requires matching. But this one is $699, and this one will. Yeah, I need some help on this one. But yeah, $699 on these swirly style Sleeping Beauty turquoise earrings. Do you see the problem? And then while we're working on those, we will bring out the omega back earrings. And then they are falling forward, but not to worry. When they are on the ear, they will be sitting straight up because of the backing styles that they are in. Thank you. And these are the floral, kind of floral style. And this is item number 7528. These are a carat total weight of the Sleeping Beauty turquoise, just like the pair we just had not too long ago. And these actually have 72 points of the diamonds. Yeah, it looks like there's 72 points of the diamonds. And very much like the other ones that we just had, we can do these for any gold color you would like. And again, these do have quite a bit of diamond presence, so it's completely up to you. I prefer the yellow gold for a bit of a tonal difference to really pop the color of the blue. But this one will do it not even for $5,000. We'll do this one $999 for Judy or anyone else. And I will also grab one and show it against the hand very quickly so you can see the size perspective. So this is how they'll sit on the ear. So they're not going to sit like a square. They're going to sit like that, like a diamond cut against the ear, which I actually like. It's really flattering on any face shape and on the ear as well. So these are here $999. And let us go back up close and I will try one on the ear for whoever might be interested in these. And let me know again if these are not the ones that you're looking for, Judy. And I do have dangles coming up as well, so I'll grab those when I can. Still not used to these long nails, which is quite a surprise. So this is what these earrings look like. So omega backings, they will be secure on your ear. They will not be going anywhere. You don't have to worry about a backing. You don't have to worry about losing a backing. These are here for $999. And you can probably see here there's not too much gold coming through. So white, yellow, rose gold, still up to you though, but here's what they look like. And I still love how the turquoise is so clear from such a far distance away. And $9.99 on these, and let us go back up close and I will grab the other pair of earrings and we will show these last pairs for Judy if she would like them. And I also try to get these off my ear without ripping a nail off because I just heard it go. But yeah, these earrings are $999. And we'll get to the dangles up next. See, the good thing with stick-on nails is that they're so easy and quick to apply, but then the bad thing is if you try to like button up your jacket, then the nail just flies off. But you know, I like to take off my nails as soon as I'm off because I can't function with these on. I'm not used to having these long nails, but you know. These are here, $999. And let us move on to the dangle earrings. So Judy, not sure if maybe, hopefully, these will be the ones that fit what you're looking for. So move these aside. Of course, these are requested, but anyone else can also grab them if you would like. And this will not sit on its own, but this is item number 3653. These are our 210 total weight Sleeping Beauty turquoise earrings. Just move this guy in the back there. And like the other earrings that we just had, these have a lot of diamond presence, so completely up to you in terms of gold color. These could work well in any gold color you would like. 210 of the center stone, 68 points of the halo, and the diamonds going down the lever backs there. And these are a 1-inch drop, so I think the perfect daily wearable style. We'll do these same price as the one we just had. We'll just do these for $999. And if you wanted to know, these were supposed to be, you know, $4,000, but we'll just do these $999 for this lovely pair of turquoise dangle earrings. And let me also show it against the hand, because why not? So this is what it looks like against the hand. Hopefully my nail can last through the rest of the show. But this is what it looks like. So again, that beautiful turquoise blue showing off from a distance away. And let's go back up close, and I will do my best to try one on. So you know what? I still don't trust myself with lever backs, so I'm going to hold it up to the ear. And this is what it looks like against the ear. So as you can see, a pretty good drop. And hair up or hair down, you'll still see the turquoise showing itself off beautifully and accented with that lovely diamond halo there. But this is here for $999. And let us go back up close for one last look before we hit the top of the hour. Time has been flying really quickly, just like how it's already the last day of March. So this is here, $999. Again, Judy, if this is not what you're looking for, I'm trying to think. I think we might have a few other pairs of turquoise earrings, but they are ovals. So I'm not sure if she specifically wanted a round, but we do have some ovals that are not significantly larger, but they are slightly larger. So let us know what you're thinking, and we can go grab it for you. And with that, it is almost the top of the hour, and let me just set this little guy down, grab the other turquoise earrings, move him over. And any other requests are also welcome. I know Judy had a lineup of turquoise earring requests, but if there's something that you are looking for, that you would like for us to look for, it's just one call away. And with that, I'm going to start off our little field trip to the museum with a diamond. I know, wow, we have diamonds every day. But do we have a diamond like this? Exactly. It's got Tony's whistle of approval. Not too long ago, I had a piece that was mighty similar to this one. You might have remembered it. It was our fancy, vivid, orangey yellow diamond. Well, guess what? Here is yet another fancy, vivid, orangey yellow diamond, GIA certified. So I'm not just making it up. This is indeed our fancy, vivid, orangey yellow diamond. It is item number 0312. And in the center stone of that lovely piece is a 68-point pear-shaped VS1, and I'm going to say it again, fancy vivid orangey yellow diamond. And of course, this is our famous bridge mounting at 1 carat total weight of the white diamonds. And of course, it is GIA certified, so I will be showing that off shortly. But then again, oh, this one is actually entirely yellow gold. So if you wanted to change it to white gold to like maximize the contrast, completely up to you. Would not recommend rose gold for this one for obvious reasons, but if you would like it in the white gold, completely okay. And let me show you guys the cert, because this cert is built a little bit differently, but this is what it looks like. So at the bottom there, it says it's a VS1, but I'm not seeing anything. Like, that stone is as clean as can be. I'm not seeing anything. I even have my glasses on just for this, and I don't really see anything. It says it's a VS1. We'll just go with it. Trust the GIA, I guess. And again, here it is. Oh, on the other side with the nail that hopefully doesn't fall off. Natural, fancy, vivid, orangey yellow, distribution, even, clarity grade, VS1. If I could, I would fight them on that. But I don't know who I would fight for that. But here it is, pear modified brilliant, and again, fancy, vivid, orangey yellow diamond. And if you can see here, fancy vivid is in this little section right here. So as you can see, there is no other section that is going further this way. So if you want the highest saturation of a colored diamond possible, fancy vivid is the way to go. You can see there where it says higher saturation. This is as high as it can go. I'm having a hard time saying it, but this is it, brand new today. And let us go back to the ring, because just another look at it. It is truly, you can definitely see some of the orangey color coming through, but what I love about this stone, and like the stone that I had, I believe it was last week, the main color here is yellow, so it's not an orange diamond. We've had orange diamonds, you've seen them, they are very clearly orange diamonds, but what I love about this piece in particular is how there's just that slight orangey tone just to help it maximize the saturation. I can go into a whole rant about like color theory and like, you know, art school and painting and all that stuff, but I'm gonna save that for maybe later. But just having that little touch of orange in it really brings forward the maximum like golden glow of the stone. And this one was supposed to be $45,000. And considering it is a fancy vivid stone, we don't have fancy vivid stones often. I had one, I think it was last week, that was it. Here is another one, and I'm very glad that it is here. If you would like to see the other one from last week, that one has, I compared it, it has slightly a bit more of the yellow tone compared to this one. But when you see this in person, you're not going to wonder, oh, is it an orange diamond or is it a yellow diamond? I can't tell. This is a yellow diamond through and through. It has just a little touch of orange to help it along with the saturation. This is what it looks like from the side. So here it is. It is all yellow gold in that bridge mounting, so you can kind of see right there, the diamond's going underneath the stone there, even though for this stone, I would say it's kind of redundant. This is what it looks like from the back, so one of our traditional bridge mountings, so it is true to size. And back to the other side here, and back to the front. And this, the GIA certificate will be coming along with it. Oh, the diamond weight on this one is a carat total weight of the diamonds, so pretty fun. 1 carat exactly. And of course, I would love to try this one on the hand. Here it is. So even though it's surrounded by diamonds, it's not washing out the center stone, it's not fighting the center stone. It is helping the center stone just pop and be the main star on your hand. This is what it looks like from the side. So our bridge mounting for this one, it's not high off the hand at all. And this is what it looks like. And I'll flip it around as well so you can see what it looks like flipped around, because pear shapes, some people want to see it one way and then the other. So this is what it looks like flipped around. Our fancy, vivid, orangey yellow VS1. I say VS1 with quotations around it, but this one is here. And you know what? Last week I had one. It was slightly larger than this one. It was $12,999. But this one we are not going to do $12,999, even though it is such an important stone. And very much like the pinks as well. We brought out a selection of pink diamonds, and very important is depending on that color grade, it really affects the price a lot. So do keep that in mind. So for this one, instead of $12,999, I just wanted to give it a little bit of a special discount, and by a little bit, I mean dropping it down to $9,999 to the very first collector out there. If you don't have yet this color, I would highly recommend this one, or maybe even if you want to see a comparison of the one I had before, I'd be more than happy to bring it out. But this one is here, $99.99 to the very first caller. If you have any other questions on it and would like to inquire, I will be here for the next hour, and I'll be more than happy to answer it for you. And this is just the first piece in our field trip to the museum. Next up, I have a stone that we've had a few in recent days, but we haven't had any with the clarity that I'm about to bring to you. And the clarity, I mean, the origin of this stone is also very important, but just as important is the clarity, because I've seen some of these stones and it's like, okay, you have to make some sacrifices with stones that are just this limited, but the clarity on this next stone is just astounding. So this one is here, $99.99, and coming in, we have our cashmere sapphire, also in the bridge mounting, so that's very fun. This is item number 0032. It is our 214 oval unheated cashmere sapphire, and in this bridge there's actually a carat 11 of the diamond weight, so just a little bit more than the yellow diamond we just had. And this one is also GIA certified, as are all 4 pieces that I will bring to you shortly on our little trip to the museum. So this one, you can really see, I'm going to zoom in super close here. I guess I could zoom in a little bit closer. I'm a stickler for like proportion, so forgive me about that. But this is what the stone looks like. You can see the stone, how it's so clean and it's just giving off so much flash, and it's out of focus, but that's okay because there's no inclusions to look for. But here it is. Feel free to change it, white, yellow, or rose gold. I personally love the purples in the yellow gold. Gives it a really rich feeling. And this one is also GIA certified. We rarely have too many stones that are not diamonds that are GIA certified, so this one will be coming along with you if you do decide to pick it up. Here's the picture of the piece, and this is the little comments. These mines are located in a remote area in Pakistan, and up here is all of the information. It's a red-purple color. It is an oval, brilliant cut, and it's a natural sapphire from Pakistan, Kashmir, and very important, no indications of heating. So this is our unheated cashmere sapphire, and it says red purple. And let us go back up close for another look. And hey, would you look at that? This one was also supposed to be $12,999. But we're not going to do that. This is what it looks like from the side. Again, the bridge mounting, you can see how the stone is, projecting its red purple color into the diamonds below and also the gold below. This is what it looks like from the back side. And right there, you can see it's true to size, tapers beautifully. Back to the other side and also on the hand. And this one, you know what? We'll just do it for the same price. We'll do it for $99.99, very first collar on this one. Now keep in mind, this one is the cleanest cashmere sapphire that I've seen as of right now. Any cleaner, I don't think will have anything. This is the cleanest I can get. This is, you see so many colors coming through. It said it was a reddish purple. Definitely see a lot of the reds coming through. And this is the cleanest cashmere sapphire yet. So definitely can't be picky when you have stones like these where we don't even have too many to begin with. So this is the top of the top. So if you've been on the hunt for a cashmere sapphire and want like a pretty good one, this one is here for $99.99. And continuing our little trip to the museum, I have two, I want to say green, yeah, I'll call them green. I have two green stones to finish off our little trip to the museum. Gosh, I don't know which one to start with. I guess I will do this one. This one is next in our little trip. This is our alexandrite. We haven't seen too many of these come in recently at all. This one is item number 0160. And if you know me, you know I love a good mounting with plenty of tapered baguettes in the halo there. And I really like how they did like at the corners, at the top there and at the bottom there, how the tapered baguettes are a little bit longer than the rest. So it's like giving it a step feeling so that it's not just like flat against the hand. So even though the stones are all kind of like blending together, just having that slight elevation of the stone is just giving it so much more depth than if it were just, you know, all together on one plane. This is actually an 18 karat white gold, so you know what that means. It does have to stay in the white gold. But in the center here is a carat 33 oval alexandrite and 45 points total weight of the tapered baguettes in that single halo there. And on the side is our lovely 18 karat white gold triple split shank. And this is what the stone looks like from the side. And yes, this one is also GIA certified, as is the next stone coming up. And this is what it looks like from the back. So a pretty simple mounting for a very important stone. Some people have, you know, personal preferences. And this one, I think everyone should be okay with a pretty simple mounting for a stone like this one. And this stone, it does do the color change. So this is the GIA certificate that would come with it. As you can see there, it has the color that it is in right now, the bluish green, and then on the right it has what it called, I believe it was like a purplish gray or gray purple, yeah. So here is the information on the stone itself, and right here with the nail that's falling off, bluish green changing to gray purple. And it is our natural alexandrite, and it is our carat 33. Let us go back up close to this ring. And this one was supposed to be $19,999, but I don't want to do that. But before I drop the price down even more, let me just try it on the hand one time so you can see what it looks like. So here it is. And this is our 18 karat white gold color change Corrego do Fogo alexandrite, GIA certified. And this is what it looks like from the side. So again, pretty simple mounting, not too much to worry about in regards to like catching it on anything. And this is our alexandrite, brand new today. And I'm kind of liking the $99.99 prices we've been doing. So let's just do the same on this one. Let's just save you $10,000 and let's just do $99.99 on this one as well. And this is our brand new today color change alexandrite. Not too many of these come in these days, so if you would like one, if you are missing one from your collection, this is the ideal color of the alexandrites. You look at the stone and you can immediately tell. It doesn't look like, oh, is it like a grandidierite or is it like some other stone? Like, you look at the stone and it's just an alexandrite. You can tell it's an alexandrite. It's not one of those stones where you can't really tell what it is. Like, is it this, is it that? You have to look at the cert, what it says. This is the ideal alexandrite. And you saw the color change on the cert. It said a grayish purple. The picture, you saw the picture, it's purple. And that is the color it will change to when you put it under the warm light. And this is the third piece of our little museum trip. And last but not least, I did mention it was another green stone. And let us move this little guy aside because this very last one is our lovely 90-point chameleon diamond. Now, very similar to what I just said with the alexandrite and the color, some diamonds, when you look at it, you can't really tell. You're like, is that a green diamond? Like, what diamond is it? This one, the moment I saw it, I knew. I didn't even need to see the cert. I knew that this was a chameleon diamond. It just has that perfect ideal color that I would imagine a chameleon should have. Of course, there's different variations, and to each their own. People have different preferences for which color they would like their chameleon to be in, but for me personally, this is the ideal color that I would like if I were to get a chameleon diamond. And this one has to stay as is for the gold color, and it is item number 1120133. And it is in that lovely halo of the yellow diamonds and also the white diamonds. And speaking of the diamonds, this has 21 points of the yellow diamonds surrounding the immediate stone there. And on the outer halo and also on the band, we have a carat 17 total weight of the VS white diamonds. And yes, if there's ever a chameleon out there that is not GIA certified, do not even look at it, don't even touch it. For chameleons, it's very important to have the GIA certification, because then you know it is truly a chameleon diamond and not just like, oh, you know, a green diamond that kind of looks like a chameleon and, you know, they're just, you know. But this is the cert that will come with it. So here you have all of the information. You can see the color grade right there. It's a fancy, deep, grayish, yellowish green. But all of those colors combined creates this ideal chameleon diamond color that I personally prefer. It is an SI1, and they do have the little inclusions marked on the little chart there on the middle part here. Again, it's called a fancy deep, so I cannot see that far. Fancy deep. Fancy deep is right here. So it's just under the fancy vivid. So fancy deep, it is of the darker tone, as you can probably tell. And of course, very important here, the comments. The color of this stone changes temporarily when gently heated or when left in darkness for a period of time. Now, that does not mean that you should microwave this stone. Do not microwave your jewelry. I think there had to be a disclaimer about that. What I would recommend is if you have like a heater at home, possibly, put that next to it and then see the color change. Or since the temperatures are getting warmer and warmer, leave it in a car on a hot summer day and see the chameleon change colors. So this is the cert that will come with it, and it is full of information that you would like to have with a chameleon anywhere. So if it does not have a GIA cert, I would stay away from it. And let us go back up close to the chameleon diamond. And this one, very much like a lot of the other pieces in our little museum trip, this one was supposed to be $19,999 as well. And this is what it looks like from the side. So you can kind of see it's kind of like, it has layers, kind of like a cake, where it's the halo of the white diamonds into the yellow diamonds, and then finally at the very top of the cake you have the chameleon diamond. And then this is what it looks like from the back there. So traditional band, don't have to worry about any sizing issues. And this is what it looks like from the other side. and back to the front, and from the front we will jump onto the hand. And of course, this is what it looks like. So again, the yellow and white diamonds really accent it pretty well. And I really like how this mounting in particular really allows the center stone to pop and show it off. And even more interesting is when it changes color, I can guarantee it'll change color into like a warmer color, obviously. Kind of like I would imagine it to be like our little fancy, vivid, orangey yellow diamond. So it would work pretty well with the yellow diamond halo. It's very, what's the word for it? Complementary to the mounting and also the center stone. So this is just what it looks like on the hand. And this one, $19,999. I don't want to leave it there. For this one, let's just also do $9,999. And if there's anything in our museum wheel that you've seen that maybe you would like another look at, just let me know, because I will be putting these all up together since they so happen to be the same prices. So we just had our lovely chameleon diamond right here. Just move that a little bit to the side here. We have our alexandrite. So all of these stones, all 4 of these, are GIA certified. So let me actually move this, our diamonds in the back here. And then our alexandrite in front of our fancy, vivid, orangey yellow. And last but not least, our cashmere on the side here. Super clean stone on this cashmere. And your choice of anything on this wheel, $99.99. But you know what? It is the last hour of our show, or my show. Joanne's not here today, as you can probably tell. We'll just do a wheel on these. Your choice, $99.99. To thank you guys for being here with me on this little mini museum trip. I just want to do a little bit something special. I hope management is okay with this. $99.99. I'll give you a little discount, a little VIP discount. Thanks for being here with me on a Friday night. I'll just do anything up here, $88.88. Anything up here and go, because these are all museum pieces, and all of these are absolutely collector's worthy. So again, this is our fancy, vivid, orangey yellow diamond in our bridge mounting here. This is our ideal chameleon diamond in that color combination mixed together for that perfect chameleon diamond color. Up here we have our color change alexandrite in that lovely designer mounting with the baguettes. Now this one does have to stay in the white gold because of that, because I think there will be some fights if the jewelers have to reset all of these stones into another mounting. And last but not least, we have our cashmere sapphire here. And all of these pieces are GIA certified. I can also try them all on again if you would like to see it. If you are a collector out there, I just say grab the whole wheel and run, because when will we see 4 of these super important pieces in one place ever again? I don't think we'll see them anytime soon, but these were all supposed to be $99.99. I just thought we'd just do a little bit of something special. A little thank you for being here with me on my second solo Friday in a row while Joanne is on her little vacation. But $99.99 was once that price. Now it is $88.88. Just a little bit of an extra discount. Get these pieces out the door. And I would love to try them on one more time. I also have the certs ready next to me. So if you'd like to see any of the certs again, just let me know. Give us a quick call. This is again what the yellow diamond looks like on the hand. This is our fancy, vivid, orangey yellow. It is as high as the saturation can go in our lovely signature bridge mounting. Maybe I shouldn't say it like that, because signature bridge mounting would be the mounting that the Tanzanite is in. That Tanzanite is still here for $88.88. There's our largest at 22 carats, over 22 carats. But yes, this is now $88.88. Just give it a little bit of an extra discount. Save you a little bit over $1,000 on this one. And it's still the same ring. It didn't, go down in saturation. It's not like I, gave it a little bit of a smudge and like, look, it's no longer vivid. But here it is, still the same old fancy, vivid, orangey yellow diamond. It is our VS1 GIA certified, and this one is here 8888. Let us go back up close for another recap to our little museum gallery. This is the Alexandrite that we had, also GIA certified. This one has to stay in the white gold. This one has on the certificate bluish green as the color it is currently, and that ideal Alexandrite color, changing to a grayish purple, but I saw more purple than gray, so that's also something to keep in mind. This is also no longer $99.99, but it is now $88.88 as a Friday special deal. This one is white gold only. It is our carat 33, 100% color change. As you saw in the picture, it's not like, oh, half the stone changed into that purplish gray color. No, the entire stone just changed completely. That's why it's the 100% color change, Corrego de Fogo Alexandrite, and this is here was $99.99. Now it is $88.88. And let us go back up close for another look before, which one should I try on next? Probably the cashmere sapphire. This is the cashmere. We've had a few in recent days, but this one is the cleanest that we've had so far. Freshly discounted, why not? Just give it a little bit of something, and hopefully if you would like any of these, just give us a quick little call and I can, or Tony is thankfully bringing up all of the information once more. So take your screenshots, write down those item numbers if you would like to think about any of these pieces. But you can see this piece, lack of inclusions equals more inner glow and sparkle, as you can see there. I'm barely moving my hand, and look at how it's just like, it's like fireworks going off inside of the stone here. Our unheated cashmere sapphire at $214 in the center stone, also that bridge mounting. And last but not least, we had our chameleon diamond. This is, I keep saying it, but this color, you just look at it and you know it is a chameleon diamond. $88.88 on this one, also GIA certified. And again, if you ever see a chameleon diamond advertised out there as a chameleon, but there is no certificate or anything to back it up with, I would run in the other direction and not buy it. But this one is GIA certified. It is our SI1 90-point square cut. So we have a lot of cushions and pear shapes, ovals. Rarely have the square cuts, so it's always interesting to have these here. A very fun cut in a very fun mounting, perfectly complementary, and $88.88 on this one. And let us go back up close for one last look at our museum wheel and give it one last call on this one. And if you have any questions, take your screenshots now. And also, if you don't have, if it's like a wheel and there's never an item number on the screen, it's always good to also write down the date, the exact date. That way we can also pull it up like that. And give us a call on any of these. If you need me to bring up graphics on them, I can do so, be more than happy to do so. And this is our Your Choice of Museum collection. This is, if you have all four of these in your home, you can open up your own little museum. That's just a thought. And these are here, $88.88. And not sure if we heard back from Judy regarding, was it Judy? I think it was Judy, regarding her turquoise earring request. So maybe we'll have to make something on with that. So that's something to on my to-do list. Not sure if she wanted something different, but that's not a problem. I can do my best to put something together and make something for her. And this is the end of our little museum trip. So I did mention some star earrings that we had earlier that were the red, white, and blues. So I will be having those shortly. And yes, any questions on these, just give us a quick little call. Again, calls come in after the fact, people inquiring, you know, talking about some certain pieces, seeing what we can do, what are the specs. So just keep that in mind. And we will move on to our star earrings. So I kind of don't want to move this wheel. It's so beautiful. And you can kind of see what I mean by the difference in greens. So we have the Alexandrite, that is a green, and also the chameleon diamond, which is a green, but they're not so They're their own very specific types of greens where you won't mistake one for the other. And that's just what I mean by the ideal colors for those stones. So we will move right along from those. So if you have any questions, just give me a quick little call and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Cashmere sapphire and alexandrite on this one. So next up, we have some stars that are not going to sit down. So I'll need to help it along, but this is item number 9839. And there was a period of time where we had, they're not going to sit. There was a period of time where we had lots of 18 karat gold pieces. What if I just show them like this? No, that's not going to work. This is a struggle. But these are 14 points of the round rubies. I think I'll just have to hold them up. Yeah, I'll have to hold them up. So give me a second while I zoom back a little bit so I can hold them up for you. So yes, 14 points of the rubies, 34 points of the blue sapphires, and 23 points of the diamonds here. So as you can see, perfectly red, white, and blue. Where I'm holding it right now is where the post is. And these are in the white gold only. And I guess I'll just move these away. I'll try them on in a minute. So as you can see too, the stars and the stones itself as well get gradually larger and larger as they go down the ear. These were supposed to be $5,000, but for tonight, we're not even going to do them for $1,999. The dangle length on these is 1 1/8 inches, so just over an inch. And we'll do these for, I know they're 18 karat white gold, but we'll just do it for $1,299. Very first caller on these. I'll bring back the other ones and I will try my best to try them on. So I'm sorry for how they sit, but this is what they look like against the hand. So pretty substantial drop length here, red, white, and blue. And of course the solid gold of the stars right there as they gradually get larger and larger. And let us go back to our wheel on the little guy just kind of sitting there while I try one on the ear. And these are post and butterfly backings, so they're pretty easy to put on. So this is what they look like. So you can see there, red, white, and blue. I like how the white is in the center because it like separates the colors of the two stars on either side. And it's a very nice style. You can wear it every day. It doesn't have to be, 4th of July. Every time I see these red, white, and blue pieces, I just think of July. But if you want to wear these on the daily, that's also completely up to you. And these are here for $12.99. Very first caller on these. We kind of had a break in these red, white, and blue styles, but happy that we have another one here to bring out to show. So here it is, $12.99, and we'll go back up close for another look at it before hopefully someone picks them up and takes them home. These are also not heavy at all, so you don't have to worry about any like pulling on your earlobe. Very comfortable to wear, 18 karat white gold. And again, this is just what they look like. They don't sit up by themselves, but that's partially because of how they are in their own little sections. So it's not just one piece going straight down the ear and like just sitting there. But as you move in your day-to-day activities, these earrings will move with you, and they're very dynamic and flowy, so you don't have to worry about like it poking into your neck or anything. But these will be hopefully gone in a few minutes for $1,299. And I know it's the last day of March. In case you missed it, we had this aqua bangle earlier today for $27.77. It was item number 1959. This is just a quick recap. It just caught my eye again because of the beautiful blue of the aquamarine. But this was 1959. Kind of an old item number, here for at least a year now. Thought I'd give it one last look. $27.77 on this one. It is our largest single stone aquamarine bangle, and this is for the March babies out there. or if you are just looking for an aquamarine bangle, this is one to consider. It has that ideal deep blue color, and it's blue through and through. There's no like, oh, there's a little spot on one side that is like slightly washed out, but it is here. $27.77. Change your gold color if you would like. And speaking of the blues, you won't be very blue when you have this piece sitting on your hand, because it is a $377 blue sapphire. So one last look at this one, just to let you guys know that it is still here. And I briefly flashed this one earlier. I think it's time. This one didn't make it to the to the museum tour, but this one is item number 0157. And it may not look heavy, but this is a pretty heavy piece because it is in platinum. So in platinum it must stay. This is our cushion blue sapphire, our 377, royal blue as it can be. And what your eye immediately goes to probably is the baguette diamonds on the outer edge. But there are also round diamonds on the inside there surrounding the, I almost said turquoise, my goodness. There's also round white diamonds surrounding the blue sapphires, and the total weight of diamonds is over 2 carats, sitting at 228 total weight. And again, you can't feel how heavy these pieces are because it's up here with me, but this is a large piece. I have to use the thick tweezers for this one. That's just how heavy it is. This is what it looks like from the side. So again, a very beautiful wave design, and this almost reminds me of like dropping the sapphire into like a little pool of water and just having the water just push the sapphire back up and just having like frozen in time there. And it's a very lovely piece, and I just love how they were able to do like the scallop design, kind of the wavy design with the halo on the outside and like a mini triple split shank there on the sides. And this is what it looks like from the underside. So again, lots of platinum there. True to size on this one, however. And a very lovely under gallery on this one. It almost reminds me of like seashells, which could kind of contribute to the little water imagery that I was trying to present. But yeah, it's a very, I mean, blue makes me think of water, so that might be why also, but gives me a very aquatic theme on this one. And this one was supposed to be $27,000, but $27,000 it is not going to be. I will try it on the hand, and just the back of the band itself, you can feel so much weight in this ring, and it's not overwhelmingly heavy, but you'll definitely feel this piece on your hand. And I love how the wavy bits, they are kind of angled upwards, so they won't interfere with your fingers unless you're like going out of your way to like poke at it. But this is what it looks like on my hand. So it is also not a small ring at all, and it is not $27,000. We're not even gonna do it for $15,000 on this one. It is a $377, and again, I mentioned the price on this one, I feel like it's missing a digit. It should be staying at $15,000, but instead, we'll just get right to it. Very first caller on this one, if you are looking for a large designer style blue sapphire ring with all of the baguette white diamonds, the round white diamonds, the platinum, we'll do this one. Very first caller, $6,999. Like, I feel like I should have stopped at 15,000 and just kept it there, but they might have forgotten a 1 in front of that $69.99, but we're just gonna pretend like it's not there. This is here, $69.99 on this one, and I don't know what else to say. This is here. It is that beautiful royal blue sapphire color. Again, some sapphires, they can turn super dark and inky, and you don't really see any blue coming through. It's just like looking into darkness. But this one, you can absolutely see the blues coming through. and it is that beautiful designer style mounting. And if if management sees this ring and sees the price I did on it, they might have to take it in the back and pretend like it never happened. But this one is here for now. $69.99 on this one. It is our 377 royal blue sapphire, and it is only for one collar. It's also nice that we're able to do the platinum because we don't typically have too much platinum. And sorry about that. And what I love about this one as well, how they set the baguette diamonds on the outer edge. It has like a little mini mil-grain halo of its own. Like how around the white diamonds, it's like a smoother, like a mini gold halo. And then on the very outside of it, of the entire piece, it's like a mini mil-grain halo. So it's like it's like working with smooth and textured gold in such a way where it doesn't feel too messy or cluttered, but it's like a very well put together piece for a very good 377 blue sapphire. So this one is here, and I guess that yellow sapphire gents ring we'll have to put aside for another day because we'll have to figure out what's going on with this one. But I do have a Paraiba gents ring, and again, I'm very surprised at the price considering what they told me when they came back from the Tucson trade show in, I think that was February now. So the time does fly really quickly. So Paraiba gents ring, I'll just do a little bit of an extra discount since I'm sorry that the yellow sapphire has a bit of a problem with the carat weights and stuff and the cert, but this one I'll just give it a little bit of an extra discount, so call me on this one. And moving right along, Paraiba gents ring in that kind of like a watch style mounting. And I personally really love this style as well. Item number is 5410. Now this one, Paraiba's 100% white gold. If you feel obligated to change it, you can go ahead and do so, but Paraibas generally keep them in the white gold. This is our carat 48 from the private collection. And I know if management is watching right now, they're just screaming at the screen, like, take that down, put it back in the private collection. Don't let her price it. But it is here, so I'm gonna sneak this in really quickly. 59 points of the diamonds in the halo there. And the rest is just that beautiful mirror finish gold, white gold, 14 karat white gold. And this is what it looks like from the side. So again, the texture is not just like lines drawn into a band of gold. It is actually like three-dimensional, which is really cool. And also from the back side, you can see the under gallery. So again, very comfortable to wear, true to size on this one. And even from the side, the Paraiba does not stop glowing, as you can see there. And I did not notice that. From the side, there are diamonds on the side of that. So it's not just the halo in the front. Hold on, I need to look at this up close. I did not know that. Okay, I'm learning something new every single day. I did not know that there were diamonds on the side of this. I thought it was just in the front. Wow, okay. I totally did not know that. But that just adds to it, I guess. Like having a nice little hidden surprise. Wow, okay, I need to go in the back and check then, because I've never noticed that about this mounting. But this one is here. Supposed to be $28,000. With the pricing and how it is these days, probably shouldn't go down, but here we go. $99.99. It is not going to be. Can't believe I'm gonna say this, but this is almost a carat and a half oval Paraiba, and the pricings that I've mentioned, a 1 carater, and I say 1 carat medium quality, what they told me, $6,000 a carat, and this is not a medium quality stone. This is out of the private collection, and it is not even going to be $69.99. I should stop there before I get into trouble, but I guess I'm gonna keep going because this piece is not even going to be $69.99 or $59.99 or even $4,999. they must really be screaming at the screens right now if they're watching. Hopefully they're not watching. This is what it looks like on the hand, so you can see the neon color showing off from a distance away. Again, this is a gents ring, so it doesn't quite fit me, but this is what it looks like from the side. So it doesn't sit too high off the hand, and you can still see the beautiful texturing, and it's all smooth to the touch, so it's not going to like get caught on your hand or anything. So $49.99, and I promised a little bit of an extra discount. I'm just going to whisper it. This ring is going to be $47.77, and we're just gonna give it like 30 seconds because I need to take it down after so that no one gets mad at me. But this is $47.77, and I'm not gonna look anymore. This is embarrassing. $47.77 on a gents ring with a Paraíba in it, a carat and almost a half, and gentlemen or even ladies, like if any lady out there, ladies, if you like this style, you can also pick this up in your style. We had a turquoise ring not too long ago. It was supposed to be like a gents ring, but a couple of ladies actually picked it up. So I like how there's styles that both men and women can wear. And this one, $47.77, we're gonna pretend like that never happened. And in case you missed it, earlier we had a pearl ring, and I need to find the bag for it. It disappeared on me. But this one, hopefully it'll be gone before anyone can notice that it is $47.77, because that is just an atrocious price. And let's get back to earrings actually, so pretend like this never happened. Next item is this one. So earlier we had a hot pink sapphire ring that has since gone. Now you can kind of see what I mean by this one. I call it kind of like a more icy pink, if pink can be icy. This is item number 8885. Carat 16 total weight of the center stones there in the trillions, and a nice 37 points total weight of the white diamond halo. This one, if you really must, you can change the gold color, but again, would recommend it as is in the white gold. I trust our designers and so that with the gold color that they picked. And these 3/8 of an inch from point to the bottom, so they are just under half an inch total. And this one, $19.99. Nah, we can't do that. Let's just do it. One collar, $999 for a pair of these unheated hot pink sapphires. And this is what they look like from the side. So again, the post is in the middle. So right behind the culet of the stone itself is the post. You can wear it with the triangle point facing up, facing down, facing either side. Completely up to you. $999 on this one. And whoop, it flew away. But this is what it looks like on the hand. So again, a pretty sizable piece. You can clearly see it against the hand. And the halo of diamonds really help with framing the center stone so it doesn't get lost on your ear. And let us go up close, and I will show it on the ear as well for one look at it. And I don't know if they're verifying on these or on the forbidden item that was shown before this one. So we will keep you guys updated on that. I've never put on trillion earrings before. It's very interesting. So this is what they look like on the ear. They're kind of, you know, free form, not really pointing up or down or in any specific direction, but you can always play with it, turn it to whichever angle you would like them to be in. And these are here for $999. And let us go back up close, one last look at it. Don't know if Will is taking these or discussing another item or have any questions in general. Do they have any questions? No, no problem at all. We are nearing the end of the show, so again, any last minute requests are welcome. These are our hot pink sapphires, just a little bit different from the ring that we had earlier today. And I guess I have to bring this guy out one more time because I'm still surprised that it is still here. There it is, our 2271. This was item number 7054. It is our 2271 Emerald Cut Blue Wing Block D Tanzanite. 82 points of the diamonds, 88.88 on this one. And same price as our museum wheel actually. So maybe this could be the centerpiece of the little mini gallery that we've curated here together. And again, in case you missed it earlier, a really fun aspect about this design is that you kind of see the diamonds reflecting in the side of the stone there. Those are actually diamonds underneath the stone itself. So there are actually, this is like the mixture between the signature mounting and the bridge mounting. I don't have like a perfect angle, but you see where there are holes in the back of the band. That is where the diamonds are sitting, and it is directly under the stone. So it's a very cool, almost like an illusion setting. It's like messing with me. I actually did not notice it until earlier today that this mounting was such. I actually had to bring it to our lead jeweler, Ping, and I had to ask her, wait a minute, are there actually diamonds underneath the stone? And she said, yeah, of course. So this one is here, 88.88. A very wide band, or a wider band than we are usually used to. So because this is a large stone, you don't want it like, if you're worried about it, you know, flipping and turning on your hand, this wider style band will help anchor it better on your finger. And just to prove a point, I will once again show it on the hand. This is what it looks like on the hand. So again, I'll, you know, just shake my hand and it's still perfectly sitting there. So as long as you get your ring size, should not be a problem. Just true to size on this one. And this is what it looks like from the side. So again, it is a large stone, but the way that it is put into the basket, it's a pretty good size, and it's a very lovely piece. I personally would recommend middle finger ring on this one since it is such a large size. A middle finger ring to just balance out the entire look of the hand. But whichever finger you decide to wear it on is completely up to you. And just look at the light going through the center stone right there. And you can kind of see the diamonds twinkling through the back side of the stone. And it is such a unique piece. And I love how they used an emerald cut to play with this kind of design, because any other setting, or any other stone cutting, like a round or an oval, like you wouldn't be able to accomplish this design feat because of just the cutting of the stone. So the fact that this stone was used to have such a unique design, very interesting and great idea. So maybe we'll see more of this in the future, but this is here, 88.88 to the very first collar. And let me just get it off my hand here and bring it back up close for one last look. Our largest Tanzanite ring thus far at 2271 for 88.88. And you know that the pricing on that is wrong because you've seen what we've done with our Tanzanite pricings as of late, and that should not be 88.88, but here it is. And last couple of minutes of the show, if there's anything that you want to see, there's still some time. And I have some extra pieces here. I'll just read off some of it. I have a designer quatrefoil style bracelet, diamond bracelet. I have our pink, yellow, and white diamond bangle. So that's a very old item number. And I also have some floral earrings, the rose earrings with some green diamonds in them. And also a demontoid bangle as well as demontoid dangle earrings. If you already have a ring and you're looking to complete the set, I do have a bangle and some dangles. So if you want to complete the set, I have those two here. And I guess I'll show this one because this one, yep, this is our tri-color bangle, diamond bangle. So you want all 3 gold colors and all 3 diamond colors in one. This is the one for you. Item number is 1547, and again, that's a very old item number, so 1111547. As you can probably guess already, it has to stay as is in the white, yellow, and rose gold, and very much like our other bangles. This is 7 inches, so it fits anywhere from 6.5 to 7.5 inch wrist. And if you need any adjustments, we can work with our jewelers and just talk to your operators about it, and we can work something out for you that will fit what you need. And this one, total weight 274 of the pink, yellow, and the white diamonds. And I just love how they set each of their diamond colors in their respective gold colors to really maximize the color and the pop of each different color of diamond. And a majority of it in the backside is the white gold, so that is nice because white gold is like the blank palette, if you will, of the 3 gold colors. So you can kind of see there where it's just a little bit of the rose gold and the yellow gold, and I say a little bit, but you can see it spanning from side to side there. But this is the bangle, and this one was supposed to be $22,000. And again, 274 of pink, yellow, and white diamonds. That's a lot of diamonds. This is going to be $79.99, but I don't like that price, so we'll do something a little bit different. Let me also pick it up, try it on the wrist, or try it on the hand, the wrist, the arm. This is what it looks like. So again, the gold color really helps with like distinguishing between the 3 layers. So this is what it looks like: rose, yellow, and white gold with their respective diamond colors. There's no deficit of any sparkles coming through, so definitely a great piece to own. And I believe we had the ring and possibly the pendant and even possibly the earrings recently. So if you were the one who picked either of those up, might as well complete the set with a bangle. And this one, we'll just do it, not even $49.99. Let me take it off and put it back up close. Very Darlia. Okay, thank you. So we have a request for bezel set hoops coming up. So as you can see there, the 2 figure 8 safety clasps. And this one, I have a request coming up, so we'll just do this one. $3,999, very first caller on this one. And I will get to the request shortly. There was a request, Darlena, for some bezel set in and out hoops. Now you know my loving history with hoops, but I'll bring those up shortly. The lovely thing about bezel settings is that any gold color, the gold color will show up. So white, yellow, or rose, it's not just the diamond, there's also like a frame of gold around each stone. So that white, yellow, or rose, you can definitely see the difference between each of them and not just have diamonds and a little bit of, you know, yellow gold coming through or rose gold coming through. But this one, $39.99, and we will get to the request right now. So Mr. Bangle can move aside, and this is the request that we just got. This is item number 4316. This is our larger style bezel set hoops. So we do have a smaller version, but this is our larger version. I'll just zoom in a little bit. So this one is 1.5 inches drop length, so definitely a good size. If you don't wear earrings over 1 inch, no problem. We have smaller style bezel set hoops. I believe they are between 3/4 of an inch to 1 inch. Not too sure, but we can always check on those for you. And this one, we were supposed to do it for $24.99, but Darlena, I don't know if she's on YouTube, Facebook, or wherever. We'll do this $17.77 for 202 total weight of the diamonds. And I don't know if we have the other gold colors here to show, but you can order them for sure. So if you would like to see any of the gold colors, we can double check to see if we have any. Oh, so you brought out the small ones too? All right, so we're not sure if you wanted the large ones or the small ones. 1777 for the larger ones, and they just brought out the smaller ones for me, so let me see here. I'll just put them for a brief size comparison in case you wanted to see. So there it is. Let me just grab a ruler and then just measure it a little bit. It is 3/4 of an inch. So the smaller ones are 3/4 of an inch. This is just for a brief size comparison. Again, it is a request, but we do have several pairs to go around. I personally, if I were to get a hoop, if I were to wear a hoop, I would definitely get a bezel set hoop, because then you can see the gold color of your choice. And again, this is absolutely a one of eachable piece, so you can always come back for a yellow gold or a rose gold if you already have one or the other. So 1777 on these larger hoops here. And let us bring back the smaller ones. So these are item number 4315. These are our 3/4 of an inch hoop. So I'll just have the larger ones chilling on the side there. And this one, we'll just do it $999 a pair. Our lovely bezel set hoops, 101 of diamonds, and all of that gold surrounding every single diamond there. And up to you, whichever gold color you would like. These are our in and out hoops. So you'll see diamonds going in the front of your ear, behind your ear, so it looks like an eternity ring for your ears. So these are here, $999. And if you need another size comparison, I will be more than happy to do those for you. And we have about 5 minutes left in the show, so super exciting. I'll just say a little quick goodbye. So thank you for being here with me on this Friday evening / night. Joanne will be here with me next week, so hopefully she had a good time. But thank you for sticking with me these past 2 weeks. And if you have any questions, again, we received a kind of a late request, but not to worry. With online, we can always go overtime if you have a request. Or if you have a request, we can have it planned for tomorrow as well. As you know, tomorrow our show is 10 a.m. Pacific time with Lauren on our TV, and also our online streaming. I don't know what to call it now. But yeah, join us then, and we'll have one last look at our hoops here, and we'll just see if these are what she's looking for. If not, I don't think we have any other bezel set hoops. So any larger or smaller we don't have. These two are the only ones that we have that I know of. So these two, give us a call. Of course, it was requested by Darlena, but if you would like a pair of these, you can also certainly pick them up. Diamonds, we do have a few to go around for. If you already have the white gold or the yellow gold and maybe want to try out the rose gold, this is a good piece to dip your toes into for trying out our rose gold, as a lot of our ladies have since fallen in love with our rose gold and come back for more. So also a great gifting idea. These earrings are not that large, so again, graduations are coming up. If you have a loved one who is graduating, a pair of hoop earrings would be very nice. If you ever don't know which gold color to go with, recommend the white gold as the safest bet. You can also do yellow gold if she prefers yellow gold, or even rose gold for like the younger kids. I know a lot of people in my sister's age, they like rose gold a lot, so there is that. And $9.99 a pair on these. Our last 2 minutes of the show, and we'll be here for a few minutes after the end to answer any last questions, or if you have any requests that you would like to have for tomorrow, we can work on those as well. Just give us a quick call, let us know, and we will do our best to help you out. And any other questions on these or anything that was here today, our large 22 karat Tanzanite, our cat's eye indicolite, our 14 millimeter pearl, our Mandarin garnet with the blue sapphires, our, I'm not going to say it, a certain gents ring with a blue stone in it for a price that should not be that price, our little museum quartet of a color change Alexandrite, chameleon diamond, fancy vivid orangey yellow diamond, and a super clean cashmere sapphire. All 4 of those are GIA certified. Last day of March, for our March babies, we had a large aquamarine bangle. I believe it was $27.77. Let me see. Yes, $27.77. Also had a very fun pair of earrings. Not quite the button style. They were kind of the floral and kind of like a sun. Yellow and white diamond on those. Kind of different. Built a little bit different. And also we had lots of turquoise earrings for Judy, but if none of those worked out, if you saw them and would like to pick one up, you can feel free to do so. And last but not least, we had some sapphires. We had our teal sapphire that kind of changed colors from different angles, and also our bicolor sapphire that was over 3 carats in a custom signature mounting. So looks like we might have several people taking a few of these, so diamonds are always popular. But we'll be here for a few minutes after the end of the show. Again, thank you for joining me today. My name is Joyce. I will be back next Friday with Joanne, and have a great rest of your night, and we will see you tomorrow.